Kind of hard. Kind of hard.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Had enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, guy can't do it right when he was asked to.
What
I'm
happened?
very disappointed.
What happened?
With the whole good morning, welcome aboard. It's not the way he says it.
We got to tape him again. We got to tape him secretly.
Secretly, because it's one of those instances where he doesn't know how to do it.
He didn't look happy, which means he probably had money on the Celtics last night.
You think?
Maybe a little action. And this is for entertainment purposes, because I don't know if he's actually
No, that's fine.
putting money down on these basketball games, but he loves his basketball, and he sounds like a guy that might pay close attention to the point spread.
So you fucked the whole thing up, right? Is that what happened?
I was trying to stay out of my pick yesterday, but everyone was going, "Hey man, come on, you gotta just do it. Celtics or Heat."
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Celtics.
Whoops.
For real. Like, I want the Celtics to win the whole thing.
Rails.
And now I can't even check my Twitter because people are convinced that I have a real sports curse and that it's affecting their lives.
Well,
like this used to be a fun little radio bit, but it's not fun anymore. People are going, die, fucker, die. You're ruining it again.
The other day you did say, well, the Kings got this wrapped up. It's all over. And then I said, I did say, put all your money on the Devils for the game. The next game, and the Devils did win.
They beat the Kings in L.A. That's,
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I knew they were going to win.
Way the Kings are not going to win the Stanley Cup.
Oh, no. All right, mark that. This is very good. Just
no.
Mark it.
There's no way. I'm sorry. There's no way.
And again, keep marking it because...
You have fun with your stupid sports curse that you think I have, but there's no way that's happening. Okay?
The hugest comeback in NHL history
no way that's
is
happening.
about to happen.
There's no way that's
because
happening.
Opie has said that there's no way that LA
If the Devils can pull this off, they have to win 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Then I will officially be scared of my own shadow because it's not happening.
Oh, God, he keeps saying it's not happening.
It's not happening.
Oh, no, this is not
You're picking
good.
the Kings, huh?
Oh, boy.
It's 3 games to 1, though. That's easy.
Take all your money, people. All of it. Every penny in your retirement accounts, everything, and put it on the Devils.
The Kings have been my pick for a while.
Oh.
They're the strongest team in hockey this year.
He keeps talking.
They really are.
He keeps talking.
Happening.
Oh, no, he says it's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's over, Johnny. You Kings fans, I do apologize.
And picking the Celtics, come on. They're an old beat-up team.
The Black Celtics.
So it's not that much of a surprise that LeBron James finally decided to play. He put his fucking team on his back and single-handedly won that game last night. Yeah,
literally.
basically, yeah.
He was carrying the team on his back and was still able to play.
How many
was the
points
score?
did he end up having? Because it was a blowout in the end. 6. He had 30 in the first half.
happens?
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
98-79. Heat over the Celtics. We go Game 7 in Miami. So now it's going to be really tough for the Celtics, but I'm still pushing for the Celtics.
They're 3-3 now, right?
3-3.
I
That was
gotta
their
have to
shot.
watch Game 7.
That was their shot. Celtics at home with a 3-2 advantage. That was their shot.
Boston.
In Boston.
In Boston.
Our old pal there, the mayor, was literally trending, I think, around the world at one point.
It was huge.
And I don't know why Boston people don't have Hondo shirts on yet.
The whole Hondo thing.
Hondo-Rondo thing.
You know, I tweeted last night, but I think I went way too back in time too much.
Yeah.
I tweeted just a picture. I retweeted somebody talking about the Hondo thing that Menino did. And I tweeted a picture of Hondo from the original SWAT.
See,
if you
that's
remember,
smart.
the guy was Hondo.
No,
and
you're
just
the only
picture,
one who remembers that.
No explanation.
You're the only one.
And I don't think anybody remembers
not.
that he was Hondo.
No one watched as much TV as you.
No.
I barely remember the show. You remember the characters.
Because they always was like, let's roll, Hondo. Like,
That's crazy.
But, yeah.
I do want to point out one moment in the Celtics Heat game that we were just talking about off air.
Ooh.
There was a point in the game LeBron James lost his headband.
Yeah.
And all the way here in New York City, as I'm watching on TV, I could feel the energy completely leave the arena up there in Boston because everyone stopped applauding, cheering, and they went, oh, my God, he's really bald.
Did he have the double headband?
Well, it's not officially a double headband, but it's a thick headband.
Double headband all the way. Double headband all the way.
And then he had to awkwardly pick up his headband and put it back on his head, but you could see that this guy that's not even 30 is really losing his hair bad.
He should go to Bosley.
But like Jimmy said, he's LeBron fucking James, so who cares? But the fact
You know who cares? LeBron James.
Everyone cares.
No one likes going bald.
I don't. Thank you. I don't know if there's a guy out there that doesn't give a fuck if he starts losing his hair or goes bald.
And he shaved, apparently? He shaved his head, which is...
he shaved it down.
It's the comb-over of the new millennium, by the way.
He's got to just take it off.
Shaved head.
Go bald.
He's got to go completely bald because even the shave down is not really working. But it was a classic moment because you're like, oh, my God, because the headband thing really covers it up. And it's a black headband, so it almost makes it look like it's part of his hair.
Yeah.
And then he picked it up, and he was like, oh, God, everyone's looking at me right now. And it was so bad that Hairline was trending on Twitter last night.
Oh, man.
Above all the other shit that was going on in this game. He was having an amazing game, but what was trending for LeBron James was Hairline.
Is Michael Jordan bald? Because he shaved his head.
Yeah, but he had some issues.
See, so, but he shaved so early on that no one really was like, oh, Michael Jordan's bald. He just shaved his head.
There's guys, man, you shave it off, and you just look good.
Dude, you know how sensitive he must be about that?
Oh.
When your hairline is trending and you're 28, do you know how sensitive he must be?
He was having an amazing game. He had 30 points in the first half. So LeBron 30, I believe, was trending for a while, but that was lower than Hairline. And there was a couple other LeBron trends that were started, but Hairline was the number one for a while.
You could have everything, which he has. He has everything he needs.
Yeah.
But if that hair is fucking falling out, especially at 28... you're going to be very angry about it.
Can we see his @ mention, Sam, on Twitter? Is there any way to see the @ mentions? I'm curious.
Just put Hairline in
Hairline.
Twitter. Hashtag Hairline, and the latest ones will come up from last night. That's all you have to do.
And the worst part is, at 28, it's very hard to do something that's going to last. So he can get a temporary fix, but the rest of his hair is going to fall out, even if he gets like a transplant.
Yeah. What did Jim Rome say right there?
LeBron has the greatest.
Who are you?
My name's Sam.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Oh.
You just wait patiently. We'll get to you in your wedding.
Hi, Mrs. Roberts.
We'll get to you in a little bit here.
LeBron has the greatest first half of the most important game of his career, and hashtag Hairline is trending above This Is LeBron and LBJ.
Oh,
that was Jim Rome. Jim Rome noticed, too.
He hates this.
Is there a video of him awkwardly picking up his headband? It was the greatest sports moment I've seen in months.
Oh, the poor bastard.
I'm not going to say in years, in months, though.
Oh, the poor bastard.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So
everything he could possibly want in life. Money, fame, nice house, the broads, whatever he wants. And he just doesn't want to be bald.
And I don't know. I mean, that plug thing that you got.
They were individual follicles put in artistically in the direction your hair grows.
Yeah, that thing.
Not plugs. Plugs are so 1970s.
It doesn't seem to work as well with black guys. Is that true or false?
Well, I've seen some of the Bosley testimonials with black guys, and I guess if you're just thinning, it's okay. But I think if you're going completely bald, with anything, I mean, the whole Bosley thing, the follicles, it's fine if you're thinning. But if you're completely bald, you're going to have some trouble. And if you're young, you could have the follicles put in, but then if the rest of your hair falls out by 30, you're just going to have like, where the transplant was put in, but then the rest of your hair is going to be gone. You're going to look silly.
That'll be stupid.
Silly.
You'll have a moat around.
Yeah, a moat.
A moat around.
The hair moat around the fucking castle
top of your
bald.
head or whatever. Yeah,
the castle bald. Castle baldness. Yeah, not a good thing.
Paul Pierce has the same hairline as LeBron, Jimmy James is saying. Yeah, well, guess what? Paul Pierce is about 48 years old.
Yeah, see, that's different.
Actually, he started when we were leaving Boston. He's been in the league 14 years. So, whatever. He's upper 30s probably
if
at
you
this
start
point.
losing your hair in your upper 30s or 40s.
That's what's supposed to happen.
And it starts thinning. Yeah, that's what's supposed to
happen. That's what I tell myself.
It's not that big an issue. But I remember going to high school with guys that were going completely horseshoe bald.
Right.
In high school.
Right.
That's gotta suck, man.
That's not good.
It's like, oh, great, I'm going to fucking graduate, and by 23, I'm going to look like I'm 50.
I swear to God, and I wish I could come up with his name so people could look him up. I had a guy in my high school. He looked like he was 32 years old at 18.
Really?
And he pretty much had a horseshoe. I mean,
Horseshoe balls.
it was thin,
Yeah.
but you knew it was just a matter of time. He was going to have a complete lower horseshoe, even not the high horseshoe.
Oh, low horseshoe.
Way low, where they lose hair in areas where you're like, that. I think that's impossible to lose hair down there.
Do you know how that affects their lives?
Of course.
Like that's you don't just look in the mirror every morning when you're brushing your teeth and go, yeah, this is great. It's a great look.
And when we were going to high school, you didn't have the option to shave.
No.
Somehow that
then,
option came to play. But when we were growing up, if you
comb over,
if you were going bald, you either did the comb over or you had to walk around with the horrible horseshoe.
or just the horseshoe.
Horrible horseshoe.
Oh man.
So there you go. Fucking Game 7. The Heat and the Celtics. Still pushing for the Celtics. Really am, yeah. And Rondo, whatever. No.
Hondo, not Rondo. Hondo.
Hondo.
And
we're calling him Hondo now?
Who else?
KJ.
KJ.
Instead of Kevin Garnett.
KJ.
Instead of KG.
Hondo.
Can we play that clip again?
He tried so hard to be relevant.
I'm starting to get depressed, too, because we did an hour on Mayor Menino yesterday after you left because of this new clip. And playing the old clips, and we played this new clip 2 or 3 times.
Oh, I listened.
You know how many tweets I got? Hey, I don't know if you heard.
Oh, I know. I saw
I'm
those.
like, are you a fan of the show? Are you listening to this?
It's like, are you listening? Of course you play it on this show.
I don't know if you heard. Are you kidding me? Yes, of course. Listen to one of the replays, please.
Yeah.
I get it if you can't listen live every day, but fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're tweeting me, I would assume you're a pretty, faithful fan of the show.
People are dumb.
You got that clip, Iraq? Why would you have it in front of me today? We don't need to play it again, do we? Ooh. Yeah, we did heard. We did hear, and we'll play it again for everybody. This is Mayor Menino talking about the Celtics and the fine run they're having in the playoffs.
Speaking of history, some of your thoughts about the Celtics and where they stand in history right now.
Well, I stayed up too late last night.
That's code for I'm not going to sound knowledgeable because I don't watch the Boston Celtics.
Right.
That's code for that. I'm telling you right now. Unfortunately, if you're a mayor, you're supposed to know all this shit, or people assume you're supposed to know it. But this guy does not watch the Celtics.
No.
It's obvious.
No.
I think it's great. I mean, we're going to go to the next game Friday or Thursday night, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it just shows you, just because you got a few gray hairs doesn't mean you're over the hell.
Over the hell.
What is it about these Boston teams? They're always trying to, drive us around the bend, make us hang over the cliff.
Well, that's the way we are. I mean, we have, what the Celtics have is really, they have a lot of experience. They have great talent on that team.
Great talent.
A mixture of their good bench they have with the, the top 4 they have and start with them and go from there. And don't forget, we're not playing with Bradley either. I mean, he was a great asset to that team, and there's a lot of heart in this team. Let me just tell you,
Hot.
KJ is a great heart, but Hondo's really the inspiration. I mean,
KJ
Hondo
and
drives that team.
Hondo.
I'm really pleased with what's happened over the last few nights, and just the idea we're gonna get this over. We can't stay up late too much longer. We're gonna be up early in the morning.
We can't stay up late too much longer.
This is the guy that got us fired.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
Dummy.
And was so excited about it, by the way.
Yeah.
I think today, he was caught on mic. I think today is the big day. Remember that?
Yeah. Today is can day.
It's can
He
day.
said can. I think it's can day. Can day.
Right.
He was talking about us being fired and said today's can day.
Right.
What the fuck is that, you dolt?
Oh,
you
you can.
big-tongued idiot.
Hey, Mayor, you never knocked us down, Mayor. You never knocked us down.
You never knocked us down.
Can day.
Can day.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, he...
How about it's big tongue retard day? Shut up.
Yeah, I never got over that.
Fuck him.
You never knocked us down, Mayor. You never knocked us down.
Finally, after fucking 18 years, people are realizing this guy talks like a fucking idiot.
We did Mayor Menino
Not Candy,
bits.
Canday. What happened?
Canday.
Canday is Canday.
We were doing Mayor Menino bits 17 years ago.
17 years ago, we knew this guy was a fucking dolt.
I remember the one we did with his kidney stones.
Oh,
That's
right.
what started it all.
Oh, my God.
Everyone was all upset because the mayor of Boston had kidney stones, and we thought it was hilarious.
Yeah!
So we were kind of kind of showing the people what it would be like to take a leak with a kidney stone.
With Mayor Menino having his kidney stones. Wow,
I don't know if it holds up, so you don't even have to find it, but I know we were on to the mayor a long time ago.
What an idiot.
Oh, quickly, Jamie Hector was in yesterday from The Wire. Marlo?
I was listening, even though I was away from the program. I was listening. Yes, Jamie Hector.
He was cool, and they got the paintball thing happening tomorrow. And, yeah, I fucked up. We had a really good time on the air. And then me, Jimmy, and Jamie were outside the studio door for probably 15 minutes just talking. And it was obvious we were becoming friends.
Bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy knows him a little better than I, but now I feel like I really know him as well. We're all just sitting there, and we're exchanging numbers. Hey, man, here's my number. Got to do lunch. Here's my email. And we're just shooting the shit. Just fucking, telling stories and stuff. And then we walk out together, and we're walking down the sidewalk, and it's obvious we're now all friends.
And then the stop and frisk happened.
The stop and frisk happened.
Because it's black.
And then Jimmy and Jamie were going to get a bite to eat, but I had to be at the doctor's office for my son, dumb 2-year checkup.
Your son.
And I can't go with you guys. But it was great hanging with you. Looking forward to the next time I see you. And I go, all right, Marlo, take care.
Oh.
And I went, and in that split second, I went,
oh,
did I just fucking call Jamie Hector by his character after bonding for a half hour and becoming friends with the guy?
You did.
You did.
It
was
How'd
in
you
the
feel,
garage.
Jimmy? How'd you feel?
Oh.
I wanted to hug you more than anything. Oh.
Did you do what you did with Sam and go, Jamie, hi, Jamie, yeah, Jamie, okay,
No.
Jamie, yes, Jamie.
No, I went to that mode panic. I went, Jamie, of course, Jamie. I'm an idiot, Jamie. I'm such a jerk. Jamie.
No.
And then we did the fucking, the shug.
You did a shug.
We did a
All
shug.
right, as long as you shugged,
And
that's cool.
And he laughed it off. I'm like, I'm an idiot, Jamie. Jesus.
I'll say if it's gonna happen with anybody, a guy like him or Michael Williams are the guys for
Yeah.
because he really wasn't bothered by that or annoyed. Like, he doesn't care.
I was, because I'm like, we just became, you could tell we just became friends. You know when you become friends with somebody.
Sure.
Well, Booger Couch is saying at least Opie didn't call him Ice Cube. Hey, Ice Cube.
I'm tired.
Ice Cube.
I'm kind of tired ever since I had a kid. I'm all tired.
What? I'm just looking at Bartlett. What is he doing? He looks a wreck.
We saw him in the parking lot yesterday.
Yeah, we see him in the garage every so often. Rob Bartlett
he's doing
from
great, man.
Imos's
We
show.
love Rob Bartlett.
Yeah, he's a fucking pisser.
Supposedly Imus didn't put Ventura on the show because of us.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Is there audio of that or
That's
no?
what my people are telling me.
Adam Walsh.
Adam Walsh.
Sorry. Sorry.
But fucking...
Oh, I saw that one.
We're looking for audio for the Amish thing, right?
Yeah.
Do we have that? You rock?
I don't know. Did we find it from yesterday? I know we asked for it. Maybe it doesn't exist or something.
Maybe.
But that was so embarrassing. I heat up immediately. I'm like, did I just fucking call him Marlo?
Because it was quiet in the
After
garage,
bonding.
too.
I know it echoed. All right, Marlo.
Marlo.
All right, Marlo.
What a great character Marlo was, though.
Yes, he
Come
was.
on. That's,
Yeah, absolutely.
But
to call
Jamie
him
was the guy talking.
Right, and to call him Marlo is pretty silly.
It wouldn't have been as bad if it was just a quick hi, but after a bonding show.
Oh, God.
You saw we were talking about some heavy shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, of course.
You might be helping me with a few things that I need to still take care of.
He was good. I was listening yesterday.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
When I was leaving jury duty, I
How
was
was that?
listening, and he was very cool with talking about like kids and cleaning up and how he doesn't want to fucking be around kids or hold children, or didn't want to until he had kids.
I hear that more
was,
and more because I thought I was in the minority with that. I never held a newborn for more than like a picture.
Yeah.
Because my brothers and my sisters were having kids, obviously.
Yeah, they always want to put a baby in your hands.
And I'm like, all right, but and it would be like, all right, take the picture. It'd be all awkward, like I didn't even. And I would give it back, and then I wouldn't hold the kid again until they were 6 months old.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, that's what Jamie was saying. Marlo
was
saying.
But what Marlo was saying. Yeah, you get right in there when it's yours.
Yeah, I was. Of course, yesterday I was called away
from this fine program,
from this very program, to go to jury duty because Kenny petrified me with the fact that I would be pretty much headed for prison. It was going to be like locked up abroad.
Oh, boy.
If I didn't go and report to jury duty, I was going to be hauled away, thrown in the hole, fucked in the ass, and it was going to be terrible.
Then punished.
And then,
really, where's the punishment?
After that goodness, yeah.
Then there would be problems.
So I left at like, I guess, 7:15 or so to get there by 8:30, which I did. I don't know what's going on. This was my first experience, at my age, believe it or not, my first experience with jury duty. Never went in my life. The first experience. I sit down at the Nassau County Supreme Court building. It's a giant room, big room with a bunch of pews, I guess you'd call them, like the benches you'd see in a church. Big screen at the front of the room, and they lower it down, and they start the overhead projector and go through this little, I guess, orientation on jury duty. But it's not orientation. It's a fucking movie you would see in school.
Really?
In like junior high.
Was it fun at least?
No, it was stupid.
Was it from the late 50s?
It was pretty much from, I guess, the 80s, 90s, it looked like.
Oh, really?
It was the cast of 60 Minutes for the time. And
all dead now.
All dead. And they not only did they have to tell you about what it's like to be on jury duty, but they went back to the whole judicial process, to the point where they literally showed actors tossing someone tied up into a lake because when they sink, they're innocent, and if they float, they're guilty. So they had actors doing this whole thing, and I'm sitting here watching this going, why am I watching this?
What year was that?
Back in like the 16s, yeah.
Were you allowed to
15,
eat whatever
16.
you want before they did the test?
Well, you'd get a cramp, and you would.
I would have went for
sink right to
something
the
that would
bottom.
make me bloaty.
If you float, you're innocent?
Yes.
So-
See, if you sink, you're innocent. If you float,
They can't even give me the fucking. If I float, I'm innocent.
They tied you up and bound you and threw you in a lake. And if you sink to the bottom, you're innocent. If you float on top, you're guilty.
Then how did they get you out of there?
Exactly.
Did they or no?
At some point,
That was up to you, I
At
guess.
some point, they had the guys that were to determine if you were guilty or innocent standing there, and they if you were at the bottom long enough and didn't float, they would nod and be like, okay, he's innocent. And the family would run in like, and try to pull the person out because they were innocent.
What a bunch of
and
assholes.
sometimes they were dead.
This is our country.
Yeah, this
Well,
is like 1600s, like
It was
Salem witch trials.
It
they
was
would do this.
pre-country.
Yeah.
Let's call it pre-country.
Oh, before the
I mean,
Constitution.
Yeah.
We got our own
And I think
problems
they
since
did
we
it
made
in-
America. But
I think they did it in England also.
I'm sure.
It was like the same thing, so it was kind of passed over to here.
Same group of people, probably a little religious, you think?
Just a tad.
Oh, a lot of religion going into that whole thing. So that happened, and then I'm sitting there, and then
How long was it, that movie?
It was probably 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then
That's fun.
like Ed Bradley was in it,
Oh, no.
and he shows up and he's talking about the judicial system.
Oh.
No one's there just because they were passing by and said, "Hey, let me stop in for some jury duty."
Yeah, let me help.
It's the law. You had to show up. No one's there because they want to be.
They threaten throwing you in jail.
In jail.
That's
So
not.
don't- yeah.
That's not. Thank you for your service.
Right. Don't make it sound like you wanted to be there for your civic duty.
It's too bad they can't figure out how to make it kind of where you almost want to do it.
The red tape and bureaucracy that goes along with it is what makes it horrible, because I knew when I sat down that it was going to be a long time of just sitting there because there's too much shit that goes on. There's too many people that need to be paid and justify their job for you to just get in and out. So you run through a bunch of fucking channels with this whole thing. It sucked.
How about you sit in the big room and nothing happens for the first hour?
That's what happens.
You just sit in the big
sitting
room. It's
there.
like, okay, I'm here. You got me. Can we make this? Please make this easy for me. I'm doing you a favor technically. So why are you treating me like shit?
So
right?
Yeah.
And then maybe you get into the small room where some of the action happens.
Something happens.
And then that takes forever as the lawyers are discussing shit in the hallway. I've been through this. I went through it once,
Sucks.
and I said to myself, I will never do this again.
Never do it again.
I am going to fucking, I'm going to call in a lot of favors.
Yep. Yeah. I sat down, and then the guy comes in and starts talking. He's like, all right, take the form and rip it down the perforations and take this part. Now turn it over. Now fill out the questionnaire on the back. And I'm like, I had a flashback of fucking school because Anthony never had a pen. And again, I just didn't have a pen.
Only idiots carry around pens.
I have a pen.
You figure it out every time. You don't need your own pen.
So I make the mistake of looking at the guy next to me who had a pen,
right,
and say, "Excuse me, sir, when you're finished, can I use your pen?" Okay. It was like a fucking an IQ test this guy was taking forever, and it's like maybe 8 to 10 questions on the back that you just go no, no, yes, no, no, sign, and you're done. He was looking at everyone and pondering each question, pondering.
And a little tip, you write angrily.
Yes, yes.
They can pick up on that.
I was like,
press down really hard.
So I'm sitting, and the guy is still filling shit out when the guy at the front of the room is going, all right, we're going to come by now and collect the forms. I'm like, I haven't even fucking written anything on mine. So I turned my head to see if somebody else had a pen, and the woman behind me knew. She must have been, because what else are you going to do there? You just got to look at the drama that's happening around you.
Of course.
The fucking nothing drama. So she must have seen that I needed a pen, and this guy was taking forever. So I looked at her, and she kind of nodded at me like, and just held the pen out. Like, all right, we see this guy's a fucking retard. So, and then 2 seconds. Dump, 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 no, no, yes, no, no,
done,
sign. And then the guy comes around, and I give my form in, and then I hear this, which was great over the loudspeaker.
Will the following people please report to room 4? Bloody, bloody, blah, bloody, bloody, blah. Anthony Comia, blah, blah, blah.
And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm to report to room 4.
Did they even have your name at that point?
No, I just
that's why
in my shit.
I know how the story ends, but I was helping you along there.
Yeah.
That's key to the story, that you didn't give your name to anyone yet.
No.
Gotcha.
No. And I go into room 4, and apparently, after a very quick interview, it was determined that I probably should not be on jury duty.
What did they do? Just bring you into a room full of black people who booed you, and then they sent you home?
All you really have to do is punch up my Twitter and realize, it's like, could you just look at my Twitter,
please,
and realize I am not suited to make a rational
I knew there was a reason you tweeted all that shit. See, it worked in your favor finally.
On guilt or innocence or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was excused from said jury duty.
Were you excused for greatness, for being a celebrity? Why were you excused?
I think I was excused because I'm a horrid person. I'm racially biased, and I probably should not sit and judge people because my background with dealing with so many of these news stories does put a bias on me. Honestly, I'll be honest, I don't think I could rationally and without bias judge somebody.
I don't know. I think that you'd be a fair juror. Because you're too analytical, and I'll bet you if you were stuck there and you had to be there and you actually saw the guy sitting there,
you probably are right.
You would hear and he may be guilty, and you may find him guilty, but I think that you would weigh
because I think it would be like kind of not fun but interesting to weigh the evidence and do it without my horrid fucking personality.
So Jimmy, if Anthony would be a fair juror, I would be too, right? I would be, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
Would you be a fair juror? Yeah, I think you would be.
I wouldn't act on my emotions or anything like that.
No. No, I think that you would try to make a good impression, and you would do good. And
look at this! I'm getting gold stars today.
Well, you try to do good. There would be some major flub, but I think it would be out of good nature.
Something terrible.
But it would start off good, right?
Yeah, I think
with good intentions.
I think you'd be a fair juror.
Nice.
Yeah, Kenny wouldn't.
So basically, what you're saying, Ann, you were recognized, and they said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Well, one of the court officers were very nice. Right when I walked in, I was like, "So it still strikes me as odd to walk up to somebody of authority in a courtroom or an officer of the law or something and go, yeah, I gotta check my handgun. I gotta check my gun." because, guns got pretty much a bad rap these days.
Oh, you brought the gun with you?
Well, I had no choice because I
You were
was
running out of time.
I was out of time, so I had to go. And they have, things for that. It's known that you're not allowed to carry a gun in a court building. In New York State, you cannot go into court with a gun. Yeah. So the guy that took me back to the room, the little room with all the little fucking lockers and stuff, he was a fan of the show. Big fan from, as he said, the old days. So he remembers like NEW and stuff. And as I was checking my weapon, I didn't even ask him. I didn't say, could you get me out of this? Something. But I guess he may have taken it upon himself to maybe talk to some people in my stead. And, yeah. So, I talked to people. But it was all legit. Like, I obviously was not suited for this jury duty. I think I'm much too cynical these days to do something. So they were very cool, though.
So you're good for a few years.
6 years, apparently. 6 years.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to jury duty.
So they end up getting shitty jurors in general. I know I'm talking to a few people that have been on cases, but I think in general...
When I looked at the pool of jurors...
The people that are more than willing to go through the entire process and not try to figure out a way out.
Yeah.
I question those people.
When I looked at that
really
fucking jury pool... It was just an abomination. I was like, this.
Would you want to be judged by them?
No!
I bet you if we got some lawyers
I
in the phone,
never
they would
want
agree
to
with this
get
point.
into those shenanigans where you have to be judged by these people.
After the OJ trial, which was so many months, it just scared everybody. Like, you don't have usually 8-month trials.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary.
Oh, my God. If I had the
months.
OJ trial, I would do that in a second. That would be fun.
In hindsight, it's
For
fun.
8 months, I would deal with
Love
that.
hindsight.
Then I would write a nice little book.
All that terrible DNA evidence. Oh,
Wow.
You think it was a snore fest?
fucking snore fest.
Just a snoozy
Boring.
snooze.
God almighty.
Well,
All right. Well, there you go.
yeah, it was fun, though. I mean, to meet some people.
A lot of things have been fun recently.
Oh, Jimmy's got something going on.
As such,
You've been just waiting to talk. What do you got? You got something?
That was it.
No.
A lot of things have been fun lately.
Oh, hi, Sam. Sam's back.
oh,
Very red-cheeked.
little
Tan.
red-cheeked Samuel.
But I could tell he's very... You didn't take your shirt off, did you?
No, I did. I was in the water.
You seem to be a bit white down
During the
here.
honeymoon?
Yeah, I rocked my
You
farmer's
never
tan.
took your shirt off?
took my shirt off.
You went in the water with a T-shirt on your honeymoon?
No, I took my shirt
That's
off
weird.
when I was in the water. But, falling asleep at the beach and whatnot, shirts on.
Where'd you go, Bermuda?
Oh, yeah.
How was Bermuda?
I hear great things about Bermuda.
I hear it's very windy.
It is windy, but it doesn't matter.
But is it warm?
No, it matters.
It
Because then you
doesn't.
don't even know how hot you're
I
getting.
hate the wind.
It doesn't
I
matter.
get my worst sunburns when it's windy.
That's true. That's what
Angry.
happens.
So angry.
You know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you wouldn't be a good juror.
He's mad at the
Things
wind.
he hates after all the list of people. Wind.
It's right up there.
Wind isn't fun when you're
I
trying to
hate-
be warm and on the beach and stuff. You go in the water, you come out. When it's windy, you're cold.
No, by the way, that statement right there is nothing to us, but that's a rocking scandal if you've just been elected the president of the sailboat group.
That's that you hate the wind. The president of the subway, he hates
They
the wind.
catch you in a microphone that you think is off. I hate the wind. Murmur, 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 murmur.
Scandal rocking the sailboat world today. The sailboat community.
Well, think about it. The wind sucks though at the beach.
It sucks because...
Although it keeps the flies away.
Are there flies in Bermuda? Did
Nope.
you see any? Because of the wind.
Because of the wind, see?
The little wings
I'm
can't
onto
handle it.
something.
Yeah, no flies. No bugs, really, at all.
Because of the wind.
Yeah.
That's if you don't have wind, then you get some bug action.
Yeah.
And I was
You
watching-
can't win with these beaches.
And they made the weather changes, like, instantly, though.
What do you
Like,
mean?
If you
Like a
drift,
sci-fi movie?
yeah, if you drive a little boat,
You're driving a little boat?
No, I wasn't, but I was watching the local TV or whatever, and you have to be aware of cloud formations if you don't have that technology in your boat.
Like you start seeing them and like, there's going to be trouble.
I got to go back because all of a sudden the ocean gets completely choppy and it starts downpouring, and then 5 minutes later everything's bright and sunny again.
Is that because of the triangle down there?
I don't know. I didn't get sucked in by the triangle.
You sure?
No.
Did you fly over the triangle?
I would think so.
Yeah, you did.
Well, the triangle might not even be Bermuda. It might just be a piece of Bermuda and 2 other pieces.
They just named it after Bermuda.
3 pieces.
Yeah, well, I mean, it might be just a tip of the triangle.
But there's a shipwreck tour.
What's that?
Like you can go diving.
No, ship.
Why didn't you go diving?
We didn't do anything. We're just chilling.
Yeah, I did that.
Chilling like a villain?
I know what Sam did.
Oh, my God.
What are you so excited about?
Fucking Sam went in. He had a bagless week.
Oh, man.
Bagless week.
We all know that Sam was using rubbers, condoms, right up until he got married. That's what happened.
That's right.
And now, I guess...
I got to say this before we continue. Hot Loper, you're right. What kind of cunt comes back to work on a Friday?
It's a nice...
You're too needy, I think.
I'm not needy at all. It's a nice ease back into things.
So it's only one day and then another weekend.
And then you get a weekend.
Why not just, like, chill? You got back from Bermuda, I believe, yesterday. You just take the day off. You just fucking hang.
Because then I got to wake up.
Open up some wedding cards, maybe. Write some thank you notes, and then start fresh on Monday.
I got to get used to the schedule again on Monday. It's easier to just ease back into it for a day and just...
Did you miss work at all? I miss it sometimes, man. If I'm not here for a week, I miss it.
I did at points, but it was also like it was amazing to just turn off my phone. Yeah, because I didn't have any internet or phone at all.
Do you get itchy though? You start itching like, fuck, where's my phone? How do I get this phone turned back on?
A little bit at first, but then I just threw the phone somewhere in the room and just left it there.
I try to put my phone down, but it's like, what was that Magic movie with Anthony Hopkins where he...
Oh, yeah, Magic.
Magic, where they,
Magic.
it's like, I bet you can't go, what is it, a minute, 2 minutes?
Without talking,
Without talking or picking up the dummy?
Yes.
That's how I feel with my fucking phone. I'm like, no, I'm going to do this.
You got to do it.
I'm going to do this thing.
Just start going out and leaving it at home. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
You should.
That's going to happen in the year 2012.
Because there's nothing going on. Like,
For you, but I mean, I got a very full life, busy, important people.
You don't miss anything.
Celebrities, hey, Jim.
Those times when you're away from your phone for a while, you're right. You realize,
don't miss a thing.
What am I doing? I'm just wasting time on this dumb thing. Bermuda.
But yeah, Bermuda was very
cloud
good.
formations.
Yeah.
So you flew down the day after the wedding?
Wait, but I want to know
Monday
more.
Morning.
What kind of storms come in that you can't handle?
Big rainstorms in the ocean, because it's right there on the ocean, and the ocean gets really choppy. But it's cool because when you're on the island, especially when you're at like the hotels by the beach, you can go and find spots where like the reefs and stuff are right there, and you can just watch the waves slamming into them. It's very violent. But
how long of a flight?
It's only an hour and a half.
From here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's close.
That's it?
A lot of people go to Bermuda because it's
great.
close.
It's an hour and a half.
Is it nice, though?
It's really nice. It's nicer than the Bahamas.
Really?
Yeah, and like it's not like, you know, it's clean and it's not poor and it's not, you know.
I gotta go
nice.
to Bermuda, I think.
I would like it. I don't know
I
why
usually go
no one
down-
goes there. No one talks about Bermuda.
Right.
It used to be an old school place. When we were growing up, like our parents would go to Bermuda.
Like if you don't
worry
want
about
to
the Bermuda Triangle.
if you don't want to do
Bermuda.
anything, it's a good place.
I like
is
going
there
to
to
Turks
do?
and Caicos. I wonder if Bermuda
I haven't
is
been to
just as
Turks
good.
and Caicos, yeah.
No, I think Bermuda's kind of like not quite the Bahamas.
Yeah, what color is the sand down there?
It's white.
What color's the water?
Turquoise. The
No,
water's
it's not.
beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it warm?
No.
That's no. That's no.
How cold is the water?
The water was warm enough. I mean, once you're in the water, it's
How
fine.
cold though?
It's
I
like
like
ocean
warm
water.
when I'm on vacation.
But the
I
hotel,
like bath water.
I thought I was at the Chateau Cumia. How hot they keep their pool. The pool was heated
Thank
to
you, sir.
a
Yes.
toasty like 82 degrees at all times.
Beautiful.
So,
So the pool water was a lot warmer than the ocean?
Significantly warmer.
That's
than
not
the ocean.
good.
no.
That's not good.
Oh.
The ocean should be right behind the pool water.
But the ocean was nice. It was very refreshing.
It was cold. Let's be honest. How cold?
Once you're, I mean,
Once you're in, I don't
it
want to
was
hear once you're in.
cold enough that you're like, woo. But then once you step in, you're like, that's nice.
I want the type of water when you decide you're going for a swim. You don't have to do that whole fucking I'm going in the water swim
I
dance
know.
thing.
I hate that.
Well,
Where you're
it's
like,
not-
I'm going to go in slow, which is the dumbest thing. You should just get it over with.
It's not Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's not like the Pacific
When was the last time
Ocean.
you've been to Hawaii?
When I was in 6th grade.
Oh, so you've been there. Sorry. Fuck, you showed me.
Did you need a passport for Bermuda?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You need a passport to go to fucking Florida at this point.
It's one of the British Isles.
Yeah.
And they all have the accents are crazy. Like they're all, like Jess described it, they all seem like they're doing a bad British accent.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they all have like just like a tinge of British accent.
Are
but
they
it's not
black
quite.
Brits down
Yes,
there?
they're all, yeah, black people.
Black Brits.
Those are weird.
Yeah, the black Brits.
But
are
they're
weird.
not. But it's not
Oh,
a British accent. It's just like some of the words are British.
Because you expect them to
Some words.
you expect them to talk ghetto,
Yeah, yeah.
and you get surprised every time.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, they don't speak Ebonics.
So you had a great time down there.
Yeah, it was really great.
In Bermuda. Were guys like scoping out your chick?
They were probably looking. Nobody approached her.
Did she wear a bikini?
Oh yes.
What color?
A small honeymoon bikini?
She had
See that tea bag.
Was it a tea bag?
Dude, it's a tea bag.
My wife was sporting a tea bag.
And I got to say something to you, because I know you read what the kids call the Twitter.
I do.
A lot of people, we made some jokes before your marriage about your lovely wife.
Sure.
And the compound and all that stuff, and it's a joke. Some people really don't know how to take the joke and like elaborate on it. They just get mean and nasty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they also.
I literally read shit that was like, Anthony, did you fuck Sam's wife?
Yeah.
After the wedding?
No,
And
Sam
I'm like,
did by marrying her.
It's very uncomfortable reading that, and I did block some people that were very rude and blatant.
Yeah, people don't really understand and they actually thought that Eastside Dave was going to literally torch my wedding.
Light the place on fire, where the fire department would be called, bodies would be brought out.
He came and had a great time,
and they'd be
we all
like,
had
dude,
fun.
did you hear people died at Sam's wedding because Eastside Dave lit the place on fire?
I got a
great
wasn't
bit.
going to happen.
I got a tweet. I can't wait to see how Eastside Dave destroys this wedding.
And It's not going to.
No.
And it's not a smiley face or anything. Like, this person really believes this is going to go down.
They really wanted that to happen.
Whatever.
And you weren't going to
Yeah.
have sex
mean
with
well.
my wife at my wedding.
How long after the wedding did you finally get to have sex without the bag?
It was very soon after the wedding.
It was very...
After
Put it this way.
Between the wedding and picture taking?
After it
Literally, it
happened,
was the
did
other
you
side of
still
the-
have to say goodbye to some people at the wedding?
Yeah, it's the other side of the barn. No, it was, after the wedding and everything, but not long
after
that.
wedding sex, because I've been there, and it's been there, but maybe it doesn't have the same
Nah, that was a little
experience
different.
as I did.
That was a little
different. After wedding
I got
sex,
fucked, but it wasn't sex.
I don't know why, but after wedding sex is beyond ridiculous. If you actually
Really?
like the person
It's terrific.
you married.
I guess I don't
There's
have any clue what that
there's
is.
some weird there's some weird emotional thing that happened. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
how good it is. Yes,
God, you mean the
it's
first
the
time or every
highest
time?
high. No, I mean it's still good, but I mean something about you just got married and have sex for the first time. I can't even explain it.
Did you get an idea what-
Why did gay
ridiculously
weddings pop
good.
into my head just then and just think of like some heavy ass fucking?
I don't know.
Like,
They
oh,
fought
this
for
is
that.
Great.
Because gay weddings, when they're fucking afterwards, because the one guy is fucking and he's going, we won, because they're finally allowed to get married. There's a bit more of a social celebration,
Yeah,
too.
that's true. A
It's-
little social celebration. We're changing the world.
I don't know if you guys want to hear this, but it's like there's such a happiness to it, and such like everyone was there for you, and
Everybody had a good time.
everyone had a good time. It
Right.
is ridiculous how good it is.
Those are all things that would wreck the sex for me. If there was like a lot of shame and everybody was against it, and things didn't
That's what
work
you
out,
need.
fucking Rod City.
I wasn't prepared how unbelievable that moment was.
Did you cry?
No, nothing like that.
No.
But it was amazing. No, just pure happiness and just joy.
Yeah.
The engagement was like that too, but you're right. Post marriage is
When I
better.
didn't get
No.
Post-marriage coitus. Some coitus. Let's have some coitus.
I'll tell you the greatest day of my life, besides like the birth of my son, because that's you got to put that in its category, was when I got engaged. Way better than my wedding day, because the wedding day is like there's so much going on. You got to make sure everyone's having a good time, and you're just over the top, not stressed, but it's just intense.
We were watching young Sam, and he was having a very good time. I was dancing like
I would
a
not
maniac.
allow anyone to not allow me to have a
You
good
were
time.
dancing like a black person.
You think so?
Yeah,
Not
you
as
did
good
some-
though.
No, not
The
as
same
good.
eagerness, but not near. He was a white guy dancing like he wished he was black.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. All right.
Exactly.
Good thing I didn't say thank you.
Yes.
You know, that wedding was good, man.
Thank
It
you.
was a great
I
wedding.
know,
very, very
I know
good.
it's our
Very
job
much.
to fucking beat the shit out of you and make jokes, but that was a good fucking wedding. I gotta tell you. And I told
hung
you
out.
personally, I said it's one of my favorite weddings I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't in a wedding hall.
Yeah.
It was in this barn.
It's in a barn. People thought it was the
nice.
set from Footloose. They were like, "Oh, you got married in the Footloose set."
I didn't feel like when you go to weddings, like one family hangs out over here, the other family hangs out over there. Like it was a good group of people, some great people to make fun of.
Yeah, you got to have that.
You didn't hear the show on Monday, did you?
Oh, I hope
No,
not.
but I
Don't,
heard.
don't listen.
I heard.
Don't listen.
I was.
And we held back.
I was at
we
the,
held back.
I was at the airport, and I was just looking at tweets before I got on the plane, and I think the last tweet I read was, "Haha, Sam is a Beach Boys faggot,"
Oh, yes.
and then I was like, "Okay, maybe I just turn off. Maybe I'll start vacation now and let them have their fun."
Well, we talked about it.
it doesn't have the same emotional value.
Just walked to the altar to this
Oh,
song,
it was.
which was a huge surprise for you, I guess.
Yeah. It
was a surprise to you.
by far the biggest surprise.
You're a
of the
very big
evening.
fan of this song. Apparently, this means something to you and your lovely bride.
I've never known Sam to get emotional about music.
about anything.
That would happen.
Some fucking
thank you,
block
Anthony,
of
about
ice.
anything.
He's ice.
No, but what? Because Jess, I have to say, looked stunning. She really was phenomenally beautiful.
Oh, it's just proved how out of his league she is.
Yeah.
It really was. It was like watching a fucking guy with one leg bat for the Yankees and hit a fucking triple. It was so irritating.
Yes.
But we were all outside waiting for the wedding to start. It was an outdoor thing.
Yeah.
And it was threatening rain, but it didn't. And then Sam was up there.
It had
No,
rained
no,
all
it rained
day.
all day.
Like, literally.
And it cleared up just in time for this outdoor ceremony.
It had rained all day, and at 2 o'clock, Jess called me, and I hadn't heard from her or talked to her at all. And she called me, and she was in tears, saying, "I don't know what to do." She really wanted to get married outside, and then it started to stop raining, and then her mom had this idea to do it in the parking lot because we were supposed to get married on the grass.
Oh boy.
And the venue had never done it in the parking lot before, so we didn't know if that would work out and everything. But then everything just kind of came together at the last minute.
So now you're standing there up at the altar. Your dad is there, your groomsman, and she walks out to this song.
Yeah.
I didn't know that this song had any significance.
I know, some type of meaning.
What song?
Child of the 80s.
What song is this? Is
God only knows.
Beach
God Only Knows by the
Boys.
Beach Boys.
Yes.
From what year?
It
It was off Pet Sounds.
Oh, really?
70s, 60s?
70s?
I don't know when Pet Sounds came out.
When did you first hear the song?
When I was when I first really listened to it,
Yeah.
not until I was in college.
Okay, so why do you like it so much?
I don't know. It's just like
It's a good song, man.
if you
No,
can
but
listen,
I mean, it's like songs have certain
Meanings or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
if you can listen to this song like alone and just not with nothing else going on and actually listen to it.
Ew,
I'll
do
have
you
many
do that?
opportunities to do that.
It's
yeah.
incredible.
Ew, you do that?
Yes, I do that. I have done it.
Here's what Sam is saying. If you listen to the words.
I'm not going to use
Yeah,
those
I know that
words.
you're not.
I'm not going to never use that quote.
No?
Okay, so she came out.
He's such a
But no, that's,
That listen to the words thing goes way back.
Listen to
When I was trying to turn Jimmy onto Nirvana Unplugged.
Yeah.
And we're on our way to Boston, and there was a song, and I go to Jimmy, listen to the words, man.
but I had said that. But I had said that before too.
right.
People, of course, we all said that.
And Jess didn't know if the song was going to work or not because, like, she said a year ago she decided to do it.
Wow.
And then, like, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, randomly, I told her that there was, when I broke up with my long-term girlfriend a few years before Jess, I was totally devastated and heartbroken. And I used to listen to that song. And she was like, in her head, she goes, oh, no. But she couldn't tell me that that was the plan.
Right.
And so she was like, that was like a last-minute call. She asked her mom. She asked all her friends. But her using it just completely worked. And kind of redefine the whole song.
So now you're standing up there. You're both going to do your own vows. Your dad was very good. He was very.
Thank you.
I'd love to tease him, but he did a great.
He's an entertainer.
He was, but
He loves speaking in public.
But he was good at it, and he was comfortable, and he didn't overtalk, and he was very good, man. So then you walk. You're up there, and she comes up, and you do your own vows, which I thought can be cheesy, but it wasn't. And she obviously was terrific.
Hers were ridiculous.
They really were great, heartfelt.
You guys are both great, but she definitely
destroyed mine. I couldn't believe how good her vows were.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What happened?
It was fucking amazing. Her vows. They were fucking. You having to follow that is like a little retarded child.
She goes. My dad, when we were playing out, my dad was like, all right, well, who's going to do the vows first? And she was like, well, I have to. I mean, I'm not going to. Sam, he broadcasts, he speaks for a living. I'm not going to follow Sam. And I go, okay, yeah, my little vows together. And then I heard her vows. And I was like, what the why would you do that to me?
And she had that little scrolly piece of ticker tape paper.
Presentation.
That just, it's slowly cascaded down
All
and
of that was a
matched
surprise,
her dress and everything. It looked amazing. She delivered it flawlessly.
Yeah.
And then you're standing there with a piece of paper, like a loose leaf paper, like you're giving an oral report in school.
Your dad handed you your vows.
Well, he said he was going to hand us. He said he was going to hand us both our vows, and then at the last minute, Jess pulled him aside and was like, "I have another plan. Don't hand me my vows."
Well, why didn't Jess show you what she figured out? So then you had the same thing.
She wanted the whole thing to be a
It was a
Yeah,
tiny
she
little
wanted-
scroll.
She didn't tell me about the song. She obviously didn't read her vows to me in advance. She didn't tell me she had a scroll.
Ticker tape.
Yeah, it was all all a
Now
surprise.
you were good, Jess. Your kindness has made me smile.
Smells.
You have pretty eyes too. It was like Billy Bibbit complimenting Candy on the boat. Candy, you got pretty hair too. But no, Sam was very good. She was just awesome. And you want your chick. If you had to pick who the home run hitter was, you always want it to be your chick.
Yeah.
You don't want, because that's more of a day for the woman.
Yeah.
So if you had to go like her, you want it to be her.
I was much happier with people saying how great she was.
She was
doing.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
But you seemed like I was like, Sam is going to cry. You look like you were very close to crying.
Well, I didn't think I was going to. Oh. And then I saw her mom
Because
first.
he thought we were leaving earlier than we did. That's why he was.
I was just so
choked up.
happy that you guys had even
That
showed
we
up.
showed up, and I saw the tears. I saw the tears. Through your tears.
I started crying at the hotel. It was so funny because I was in my full suit.
Yes.
And leaving for the venue.
Yeah.
And Aunt and Jim just showed up to the hotel, and Jim was in his Black Sabbath T-shirt.
Yeah.
He's like, "We'll see you over there." And running to their room.
We'll see you over there. We got to go to Jimmy's room.
Yeah.
And
I had to
blow
change
each other and then change.
Yeah, real quick, couple of men saying one day that'll be us up there. But no, I changed real quick, and we got there before the second bus.
Yeah,
we were at
yeah.
your ceremony earlier than the second bus.
In
But-
our limousine.
Yeah. That was the other thing.
We had to show everybody up. I felt kind of bad that, like,
I walk out of the hotel because we had a limo coming for the guys, and I saw this giant white limo outside the hotel.
Must be yours.
And I go, "Oh, it's time." I go, "Guys, I guess that's our limo."
Oh,
and Kenny goes, "No, that's Ant's limo." And a black limo that is literally half the size of yours pulls out from behind the white limo. And I go,
we had to get the super stretch.
The white limo was hiding your limo.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The point you want to make to everybody.
It had just enough room. It had 4
apologize.
seats in it for the 4 of us.
No. We should have traded limos.
You
I
brother.
could have traded limos just for the trip there.
Sure, hindsight's 2020.
It's 2020.
No, but when I saw Jess's mom walk down the aisle crying,
yes,
and then it just I don't
Of course you would be.
who's the heffin'?
She was crying. That made you sad?
And I was like, well, it didn't make me sad. It made me emotional.
Yeah.
And then
Emotional. It's different.
It is.
and then as the process started, it was very real and emotional, and I didn't cry.
You two.
You teared up.
I got a little water.
Now, how long have you two been together?
Will be 7 years in July.
7 years. The way they looked at each other when they were standing up there at the altar, they were looking into each other's eyes and giggling and laughing like they had met a couple of months ago.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do it.
We like each other.
Yeah.
See, I don't
See, your
know
wedding
that's how
experience-
that works.
I don't comprehend that.
I was looking with contempt, disdain, and vindictiveness at my wedding.
Speaking of,
But you're not supposed to go, well, I'm 30, I guess I'm supposed to be married.
Yes.
That's kind of what you
You're absolutely
okay,
right.
you didn't have any of that. Did you get emotional at your wedding?
Oh, I certainly did. With regret. I
As
had
the
tears of
ceremony?
You
regret
just
in my
knew
eyes.
this was the wrong thing,
It
right?
was the wrong move. I knew it was just a matter of time before it would ruin my life.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yes! Oh, my God, it did.
There was the only thing that was even somewhat negative about the entire wedding experience.
No.
Club Soda Kenny.
Oh! Did you
Club
hear
Soda Kenny.
Did you hear some things?
I heard a few things.
Oh, yes. He was very boisterous.
Troy told me it started at the ceremony, which you guys are
Ace
describing.
Ventura?
Yeah.
He really was dressed like
very
Ace
good.
Ventura.
Very good.
Troy told me that as this ceremony is going on, where as you're describing me as an emotional ice block, I'm getting watery-eyed, and you're all saying how nice it is. One voice is complaining that there weren't enough seats.
Oh, my
There were plenty
God.
of seats.
Because he had to stand, because he was there.
I had a seat next to me and
Lot
go,
of
hey,
people.
sit with me. Because my girl was
Yes.
in the wedding party, so I'm like, Kenny, there's an empty seat. He refused to sit down.
Then he's entertaining the table instead of being present in the moment. Then, on 2 occasions, the bride came up to him and asked to dance. And both times, he declined.
You wouldn't dance with the bride?
He said no twice.
Now. Oh, my goodness.
I'm not dancing with
gracious.
any broad that's not fucking me.
Oh, man.
What type of attitude is it to go in with such a nice... It was a nice night.
And when everyone was giving their speeches, Kenny might have had a few things to
I
say.
heard what he said.
That might have been a little loud that a few tables heard.
I didn't hear it from my table, which made me feel better because I was next to you guys, but I definitely know that there was a little rambunctious O&A corner
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we
you
were
could
well
tell.
behaved.
that Kenny was playing to.
But you could tell
yeah,
there was something going on there. That table was to be watched.
And Troy filled me in on some of his remarks, which I was happy that Troy did, by the way.
Yeah, why wouldn't you dance with Jess? He's so
Yeah.
hot.
Wait, where's
Why
Troy?
didn't Jess ask me to dance? That's very insulting.
Yeah, well, I didn't get an invite for
Probably
this.
so many remarks about you wearing white spandex and pushing your bulge into people.
well, that too.
I would have been very respectful.
I know you would have,
Where's Troy?
but a lot of people can't, differentiate.
I understand.
Troy, what were some of the comments that you told Sam that Kenny had at the wedding?
Kenny was fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean, he provided so much.
But if Jess had asked you to dance, you would have danced with her.
Well, of course.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, would you?
I have to.
Like there's a mix of like you make funny comments and say funny things, but then you also do a nice gesture.
Yeah, but Troy was king of the dance floor.
He looked
He
great.
really
Believe
was
me.
out there dancing.
The chicks got wet watching him dance.
Whoa,
What does that have to do
language.
with anything?
Language.
What did Kenny say?
Kenny stole the show. I mean, you guys were great, but Kenny's commentary got me through the.
What were some of the comments?
Well, it started because we got there. We were on the second bus, and we get there, and
The late bus, but
the late bus, and he comes up to me and he's like, everybody had RSVP. Why are there people standing? Why is there not enough chairs? And then he does a head count. He goes, 18
Oh, my God,
people.
he's counting?
He goes,
it's not what
18
it's about.
people.
Like he doesn't understand. It's not about him.
It's not his job.
He could be sitting in a tree for all I care. It doesn't matter.
A lot of people chose
We're
to
standing
stand.
over one.
Right.
If you had a wedding planner, everybody would have been seated.
We had a wedding planner.
Not 18 people standing.
Wow.
I had an empty seat next to me, though, Kenny.
Yeah,
That
there
is
were
true.
empty seats
Yes.
there.
And there were
In
empty
fairness
seats.
to you, there were a couple scattered singles.
And as I just said, we moved the location of the wedding at the last possible moment,
But why would you knew how many people RSVP'd? He did have a good point.
leaving less room for chairs.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you
Because
have
guess
enough
what?
extra chairs just in case?
It wasn't a matter of the number of chairs; it was the location.
But we all had to stand. I would like to have been
It
comfortable.
was where the chairs would have been placed.
We like to.
There weren't enough room for the chairs.
And it was a very, I'll say this, it was a short ceremony.
Yeah.
So even standing, how long was it? 15 minutes?
And we weren't going to move the location to some place that Jess and I liked less to make sure that Kenny can sit down for 20 minutes.
Right.
Kenny was
Not
able
even
to
that
sit
Kenny
down.
could sit down. That Kenny was upset that other people couldn't sit down.
That 18
Yeah.
people,
That's what it was.
17 of which didn't care.
I'm
Yeah,
a very selfless person.
Selfish?
Yeah.
No.
How many empty seats were there?
There were a few scattered singles.
Well, how about you don't have a number to provide? You always have numbers. How
Yep.
many?
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
few?
Oh, Mr. Exact Numbers doesn't know.
Yeah, maybe it was 11.
Troy, what else did he do?
Well, just the commentary, and then, you know, Sam and Jess both got choked up. And Kenny goes, why are they sniffling? Were they doing coke?
Wait, you forgot one.
What?
Sure.
Remember when the maid of honor was walking too fast and I told her to slow down?
What's wrong with you?
And he goes, their vows are written down. They must not be sincere.
That's right. They went from the heart. They wrote them down.
Okay.
It
Well,
was
luckily, there was so much good stuff going on. Kenny made zero impact on the ceremony, on the
Me
wedding.
and Troy I know the DJ's a big show of the fan, but he sucked.
A big show of the fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucked. He's a big show of the fan.
Big show of the
Big
fan.
show of the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Troy were commenting.
Big show of
Troy
the fan?
Kwan-
Wait.
Fan.
Troy
That's what
the
the fan salesman does.
Troy the king of the dance floor.
Yeah.
That means he was on the dance floor a lot because the music was good.
Didn't like the DJ.
I got to say, I thought the DJ was good.
He was great.
Except for the Happy Birthday
he
Little Jimmy
played
thing.
music
Yeah.
from dead people were singing.
No, he was very good. I thought he was good.
He was a good.
was
He
good.
did a back-to-back dead person thing.
Yeah, I brought that to
Donna
Sam's
Summer.
attention.
Donna
I
Summer.
told Kenny to sit down because somebody requested it.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Every time they played a song from a dead person, Kenny would come running over and go, this person's dead. And I'd be like, okay, well, thanks. Way to bring down.
Thanks, yeah. Bring
Really
down the whole crowd.
One of the
Show
funniest
of the fan.
I don't know if you mentioned it. I apologize if you mentioned this, but when Sam's brother was, saying a speech or whatever, and he's going through he's reading off a piece of paper, and he pauses for a second, and Kenny goes, he lost his place.
He lost his place.
And our table just loses it. Your poor brother. I felt bad for him because
No, I didn't even notice from where I was sitting, so I don't think my brother picked up on
Kenny
it.
was, yeah.
Was your brother a little nervous?
He doesn't public speak.
No?
And he only had notes. He didn't have
Like
his speech
you.
written down.
Yeah.
You're on the radio.
And
I
what
guess
was
so.
with the air conditioning?
Oh, shit.
Why are you yelling? It's a microphone.
It was very, very cold.
Kenny,
out
did
there.
you notice? Now, you were commenting. I was going to say complaining, but you're commenting about the air conditioning because it was very cold.
Oh, no,
at our
he ended up
table.
complaining.
Yes.
Well, you know why? Because people usually don't go to a wedding and just sit on their asses, especially when people are asking them to dance.
Oh, that is true.
ruined my party.
That is true.
You asked people what an asset I was to that party.
Ass.
You weren't. I asked. You had entertained a couple of people. You entertained less people than had to stand.
Did
And
you
that wasn't
realize,
very
Kenny,
many
though,
people.
did you realize there was a solution? They open up a door, a wooden door, that blocked the grill from blowing down on us the whole time. But they only did it like 2 hours after we initially said that it was getting a bit chilly at the table.
Yeah, because people.
There's a solution.
The people in the barn is dumb as shit.
Oh, shit. What happened?
And Sam, I'm sorry I didn't get in a dance war with Stanley T.
Oh, man.
Was Stanley T dancing his
Stan
ass
was
off?
dancing.
Let me tell you, there were probably 3 black people at the wedding.
I think that's about right.
Every chick was trying to dance with the black guys.
It was their
because
turn to
the
be
white
naughty.
guys were terrible at dancing.
You think that's
they
how
were
they get
awful.
naughty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was Samuel L. Jackson?
That was Jess's family friend who he signed the photo booth book as Mace Windu. Like
Mace
this-
Windu.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy looks like Samuel Jackson.
He
He's
really
like
does, right?
the spitting image, as they say.
I didn't take a photo booth picture.
You should.
Oh,
didn't
you
either.
should have.
There were so many
so you
celebrities
had
there.
it.
David
I didn't
Letterman.
either.
David Letterman was
Good.
there. Did you see him?
I saw David
Which
Letterman.
one was David Letterman?
Short Letterman?
Short, kind of old guy.
He looked like
He looked
Letterman.
like David Letterman. There were a couple of celebrities there.
Charlie Watts was there.
Charlie Oh my
Watts.
God. From Cavs Monthly.
Yeah.
I heard about that one.
With that roaring 20s
did?
dress.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's okay.
But I found an alternative bathroom in the next room. I took a shit at your wedding.
Did you?
Oh, I dropped an 8-pounder.
And then Jimmy had to tell everybody.
I couldn't. I was
couldn't wait
so
to tell me
happy with myself
about the shit he just took.
Wow, was that good? I was fucking turtling at the wedding. I had to sneak into the other room and take a dump.
He was turtling.
I'll say this too: the food once we got inside was tremendous.
Oh my God, you had good wedding food.
Chicken fingers, fun food, man. I eat like a fucking pig. It was great.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Who's the old guy with the really old guy with the walker?
Oh,
Probably Jess's grandfather.
Oh, okay.
why? You gonna make fun of him too?
No.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Well,
No.
we were standing out there, and he was walking because there was a little bit of a lip going down from one room to the other.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get over it with his walker.
Oh, I did see
and
that.
Kenny
yes,
goes,
yes.
"Careful,
Careful.
careful."
That's nice of Kenny.
Yeah.
to do.
That was nice,
That's
Kenny.
nice. That's Kenny. That's nice.
Thank you.
And then people were at the bar getting drinks during the when people were dancing, and Kenny just goes, "Shh," and everybody's quiet.
Careful.
That's kind of funny.
That was good. It was a good time.
Kenny needs more joy in his life, obviously.
Does he?
No, Ken needs some joy.
Some joy.
More. An ounce of it.
Yeah.
I think the moment of the wedding was when Jess gave you her gift after the wedding.
Yeah.
I just
the
don't-
after party.
Unprotected sex.
No, this
Oh,
was
I thought that was the
way.
gift.
This was way better.
Should've
Way
been
better.
a gift.
He's
See?
not even wearing it. He should have wore it today.
There's Stanley T right now. Stanley T right now.
All the mashups had a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, didn't Nicole just get married?
Wow,
too?
Nicole is
Oh,
a
it's tomorrow.
Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Nicole is a drunk.
She was plastered.
Was she?
And I assume she's like that
Plastered.
every weekend. I just assume. She was beyond fucking drunk.
I don't think she was only drinking.
What do you know? What else?
Whoa!
Sugar high?
What do you mean?
What else would she have been
No, I
doing?
didn't think she had come to party.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
He can't officially say.
I mean, he can officially say things about people's grandparents. I don't understand why he's talking about
her grandparents.
why he's talking about Nicole and
She
being
likes,
vague.
she likes to party.
She was there to party. She was there to have a good time. I was there to have a good time too.
She told me to
Did
sing.
you have a good time in the same way that she did?
No, I mean a little bit.
How do you know you didn't? What kind of good
I don't
time did she
understand.
have, which you can make that relative comparison?
The vagaries are just driving me nuts.
Well,
Vagaries.
She's a party girl.
I'll tell you, me and Troy got fucked up.
Whoa.
So wait, what was the best? What was the best thing? The gift?
Oh yeah. Well, that's up to Sam to say, man.
Well, I mean, I put it.
Oh yeah, you tweeted last night.
What is it?
Exactly.
Well, I opened up this big box. And
Oh,
first,
man, that's not a good thing. All right, Anthony. What an asshole I am.
No, you're not. It's perfect.
First, there was a picture of when I was like 12, dressed up as Goldust, the wrestler.
Oh,
And it was from Halloween. And then under the picture, there was some paper, and then I moved the paper, and Jess had gotten me Goldust, the wrestler's actual outfit.
oh.
Like, that's the suit that he actually wrestled in.
He was so excited.
Well, it's amazing.
why is that amazing?
How do you know it's really his?
Because you can tell. I mean, first of all, I know the outfit.
How'd she get it from him?
I don't know. I think I probably...
Wait, she never told you the story?
She probably bought it on
Well, why
eBay.
would- why
Well,
would
that's
she-
not even his. It's probably just a Halloween outfit.
Why wouldn't she tell you
Jess is very gullible.
Why wouldn't she tell you the story?
I don't think there is a story. I think she just bought it on
I,
online.
wouldn't you have that conversation like, holy shit, how did you get this?
Yeah.
She just said I got it. I think she got it online, but I can tell it's real.
How can you tell? It looks fake.
It looks fake because there's an Instagram filter
It's a mock-up.
over it.
That's a mock-up.
He stopped
No
breathing
mock-up.
when he opened up this box. And
He-
supposedly she bought it over a year ago,
Yeah.
and it was in
Yeah.
your mom's house for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, his mother was
Why don't you
coming
clear
on
your
to
throat?
me.
Why don't you clear your throat?
Oh, wow.
Your mom
Show
was
the
coming
fan.
on to me.
Wow.
My mom...
Bobby was coming on to you.
Yeah.
She wasn't. This is another little Kenny joke.
Probably not.
Sam, isn't it true to say that your mother wanted to meet me?
Yeah, the same
Exactly.
way. The same way my uncle wanted to meet Jim. It wasn't sexual.
Well,
I'm sorry to say that, Jim. I know you had your hopes
you didn't
up.
hear the entire conversation.
Oh, okay.
So I met Sam's mother. I didn't realize I'd never met her before. I thought I met your mom. I convinced myself I had met her.
She's a very nice lady.
She was a lovely lady.
Yeah.
Very nice.
She's very happy you all were there.
Yes.
She was so
Except
happy.
I mean, she didn't care about Kenny.
She was
but-
being wonderful.
The food was really good.
Did you have the salmon?
I did. I had
I
the
love
salmon,
that
and I had a
salmon.
piece of wedding cake, and I had some treats.
What kind of wedding cake did you have? Because there were different.
Red Velvet.
Oh.
I like to sing it like the song Blue Velvet, except I put in red.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's good, right? All in all, a lovely affair.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
There wasn't even any ice cream to go with the cake.
That is true.
Oh, shit.
Because Sam probably want to smell lactose farts from
Just
everybody.
bashing your wedding.
Why would you have there's no ice cream. There's
Hold on,
cake.
bring Troy in. Troy! Oh.
You got a look-alike out there is what Jimmy's
talking about ice cream.
It is another Troy.
And Kenny, if I found out you wanted
Out of
ice cream,
shape, Troy.
I specifically wouldn't have had it just because of that.
Well, on my RSVP, I wrote in hamburgers and hot dogs.
I remember.
What?
How were the wedding gifts, by the way, that you received?
Oh,
I will tell
boy.
you this.
Uh-oh.
Everybody associated with the show was extraordinarily generous. Very generous.
All right, we have to do this.
That's not what it's about.
Well,
You were all very generous.
we talked about this.
Even Travis, who
Beforehand.
wasn't at the wedding.
Yeah.
I went to Jess's mom's house last night, and there was a nice gift from Travis.
Very
generous.
nice.
Very generous.
Very nice.
Eric was generous. Troy was generous. Kenny was generous.
Eric was dressed like a mafioso.
Okay.
Does that mean fat?
Yes, he had that old mafia outfit, the old apple in the mouth. I'm just kidding you, Rock. You look terrific.
Why is Kenny so excited with his observations of his wedding? It's creeping me out.
So, okay, what were you saying?
Just that everybody was very,
Sam,
very generous.
we all chipped in.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Oh, and by the way, there was also a card.
Yes.
We were opening cards, and there was one card with coffee stains on it that was, instead of sealed, was sealed with packaging tape. And in black Sharpie, and when you shook it, you could hear change in it. In black Sharpie, it said, from Chippa on the front of it.
From Chippa.
That's right.
And inside was a card that Chip had signed, and $1.17 in cash was in it.
Yeah, fucking buy something. What the fuck?
Why $1.17?
That's what I had. I had to budget. My mother always told me budget stuff.
Yeah.
Budget.
I had $1.17 in
You're
the wedding
fuss
budget.
budget.
She would always say that when I would only eat applesauce. All right, so
Although there was a gift also from Jim Norton, which was very generous.
yes.
We were talking about the gifts.
Yeah.
And the envelopes that are given during the weddings. And me and Opie were trying to figure it out a little bit at the wedding.
Oh, yeah?
We did realize that it was a 4-digit gift.
Okay.
From both of us.
Okay.
Oh, wow, really?
We each gave a 4-digit gift.
Okay.
But we couldn't quite figure out.
So did I. If you put the decimal, mine was 5. Or you're not counting the decimal point.
No. I don't know.
I mean,
What is he getting at?
I don't know.
Well, we were trying to figure who was going to give Sam more.
I think he wants to know who won in the Opie versus Anthony check wars that we talked about.
Well, yes, we were talking
I was
about
joking when I talked about that.
Oh, yeah, Sam put us in a tough spot.
He really did. He did.
I will only give you the results if both parties agree to it. If not, that's very rude of me. I won't do that.
Oh, my God.
If that's something you both want to know, I will tell you. But
Look,
if
I don't want to know numbers.
No, I won't give you numbers.
I just want to know,
Why not?
was one a little more than the other? Was one more than the other?
How about we answer the question after the break?
Oh!
Huh?
But before the break... But before
I just got
the
to piss.
break,
That's all that's about.
was one more than the other?
Opie, are you comfortable with me saying whether one was more than the other?
No, I'm a very private guy.
You won't even let me say whether
Whether
or not they were
private.
equal.
I'm extremely
I'm not private. Was one more than the other?
The amounts were not equal.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Here's a fair question.
Oh.
What was the difference?
I'm not going to tell you the difference.
Well, you're not saying who gave more or
you're
what
really
one
not.
was.
No, because I feel like the difference... I'm not going to tell you the difference.
Why?
It becomes too big of a hint.
Was the difference more than what my gift was to you?
Oh.
It was.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
That's all.
But what was your gift?
I don't know if you
A
want.
check.
But what was yours? Can you say?
Sure. If you don't care, I don't give a fuck.
If I don't care if you say your gift.
Oh.
Okay, I gave Sam $600.
Cheap fuck. I mean, that's good. Good
That's
gift.
a good wedding gift.
That is a good wedding.
That is very generous.
That's very good.
We were very excited when we opened that envelope.
Sam told me to give him 700.
Why are you yelling?
Oh. And not clearing his throat.
Yeah.
That's what he told me.
Sam told me to give him 700.
Sam should be struck by a bolt of lightning. Then I'm going to blame my dry hair. Sam was drinking champagne cocktails, hopping on Sierra Mountains.
Did anybody comment on that sparkling ring Sam's wearing from Steven Singer Jeweler?
It looks
that
very
guy
good.
gets enough fucking publicity.
Exactly. We'll mention it in the
Enough
live
of Steven
read.
Singer now. Who gives a shit?
It does look really good.
Thank you.
Okay, so the difference was more than that. Wow.
That's all the details I will give until both parties. Both parties can say, I would like to know who is the victor.
Now, as a look,
I'm very uncomfortable with this. I'm a very private person.
Yeah.
But here it is.
Yeah, Sam.
I tried to read like what Opie would have given.
You really thought about
But
this. I was joking.
why would you just give?
Because we had talked about.
I didn't talk about it at all.
Oh, we did.
Sam
we
started
did.
this shit.
Oh, we did. It was a bidding war. Sam started the bidding war.
I was joking. I didn't think that anybody actually took
All
that
I'll say
seriously.
is I had my number in mind way before stupid Sam trying to make this a competition.
And knowing
That I'll
that,
tell you.
though,
Okay.
I think we were on the same page. Like I knew, so I jacked mine up.
You did?
By another 500.
Oh, wow.
So it worked, Sam.
I
Great.
think I was probably 500 over.
Great.
Yeah, plus all the money he cost you for a limousine for the day.
Holy shit! It fucking cost me a fortune.
Yeah.
He could have probably driven himself if he
No,
wanted.
he
What?
should've
It stayed at
deducted.
that dump?
It wasn't a dump.
I don't think I'll stay at that dump.
That shit
there was
house.
no mini bar. I went to Jim's room, and that was a suite, by the way. And it was no mini bar.
Yeah. Not only that, I waited an hour and couldn't get lunch in that restaurant.
That's right.
Yes.
Which Kenny told everybody.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to
I
another
knew,
restaurant?
You had to tell
on the
everybody.
I knew on the way up via text.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Before he ordered it. I hope I don't have to wait an hour.
Literally.
Me and my date had to drink water in the room.
There's literally
That's terrible.
Let me ask you.
a dozen restaurants in the area. you
Was
could've
the
gone to.
difference more than...
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Let me see that.
Don't show him.
I cannot
More
betray
than-
the trust of Sam Roberts.
Whoa, wait a minute. I just thought I fucking was over. Well, I might have been under. I don't know.
And you know
I
what the
don't know.
party favor
Oh
was?
my God, did he go over me?
I'm not going to say.
Oh,
unless
my
both
God.
parties are comfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable with this
Although
discussion.
I will say this
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
to both parties, technically, you have a year to give a gift, so maybe that wasn't the whole gift.
God, this fuck!
Right? Troy, you do have a year, right?
Wow.
1 year.
Wow.
You know what the party favor was?
What?
You?
A bottle of water.
And a cookie.
The cookie was good.
The cookie was
Did
good.
your mommy
but-
make those?
No,
or you were
I was
all
just
speculating?
make cookies?
I asked her about that. She goes, "You think I'm going to cook, bake 200 fresh cookies
Yes.
the day before a wedding?"
Actually, yes.
And I said
She
you
would.
should have
She should.
because I didn't think the cookie was up to par.
Oh shit.
As far as Bobby's
Right,
cookies
I
go.
got you.
Good
Oh,
cookie,
shit.
not Bobby's cookies.
Oh,
She likes
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so it was. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't need to do this.
Oh shit.
That's fine. We don't have to do it.
Oh,
We don't need to do this.
but people want to know.
Yeah.
Donna wants to know.
Donna wants to know.
I want to know.
Well, it probably only cost them $24.95 a plate per person at that wedding.
What's wrong? Penny is just
Fired up.
We were just talking about the
fucking
food being good a minute
so
ago.
annoyed.
He's not annoyed about anything. He's just talking loudly so he doesn't fall asleep in the hallway. He doesn't. These aren't real complaints. He's trying to prolong this bit so he can stay on a mic because if he goes out into the hallway, he'll be asleep and he's worried the bladder will bite again.
Oh, man. Now this is getting personal. Forget about the money thing.
What do I got to stand the mic to plug my Facebook? Club Soda Kenny on Facebook?
Oh, come on,
What's a
dude.
Facebook?
That's
No
not.
one goes
what-
there anymore.
Jesus.
Facebook.
I know, really.
Tickets
that
on
about?
sale 10 o'clock today for Antisocial.
For August 11th. No, but it's not about the August 11th show right outside of Chicago on sale this morning at 10. That's not what we're talking about. It's about the wedding gift. So the whole staff was generous.
Everybody was generous, yeah. Nobody was disappointed.
I offered him 2 free tickets to Foxwoods tomorrow night as a wedding gift.
I did want to go.
8 o'clock show, Foxwoods, MGM Grand Theater.
Was
antisocial.
Was Kenny generous?
Kenny was generous, yes.
To a fault?
Yeah, I know how to spread it around. Makes me look good.
Spread it around.
Yes.
I know how to spread it around. You are so 1950s.
Yeah.
I love it.
Kenny was very nice.
I could shake a leg out there on the dance floor. He said, it was great. I asked Kenny if he was going to dance, and he goes, I saved my dancing for between the sheets.
He's all talk, too.
Oh,
he's
he's
not doing anything.
All talk.
Should we go to break, or?
We have something to resolve.
Yeah, we got it.
Everybody's dying to know.
Yeah.
It's driving Aunt a little bit crazy, too.
Well, it was just, I know, we had talked about it on the air. It was a competitive thing.
All I'll say is I had my number in mind
Did you?
way before the wedding. And way before the
I
concert.
did too.
Jess was funny
And I
because
jacked it.
we were opening the
jacked it.
cards.
I jacked it.
We were opening the cards, and everybody had a nice card and everything. And then there was one bent office envelope that obviously just had a check in it, no card, no nothing. And she was like, and it just said Sam plus Jess on it.
Yeah.
And I said, and she goes, what is this? And I said, I believe this is Aunt's.
That's pay dirt.
And if I know Aunt generally, he just throws enough money at it that it doesn't need any of it. It doesn't need anything.
I supersede the card and the sentiment with pure cash.
I said generally he just throws enough money at it that you don't need any of the fancy stuff. You're not annoyed.
That's kind of how you run your life. Just throw money at it and it'll go away.
It'll go away.
By the way,
and we opened the envelope, and indeed, everything was forgotten.
Oh,
who cares about a card?
the bartender. This I don't. We went. There was a really. It was you had to wait in line a little bit. And the fucking guy was a dick to Aunt, one of the bartenders.
Really?
Yes.
And it's
I wanted him killed.
I wanted to go. I almost felt bad for the guy. I wanted to go. Do you know that you just blew off the biggest tipper in the room? You dumb motherfucker.
You were good for $100, right?
Whenever,
at the bar.
Whenever I'm at a wedding or any event, I will go up to the bartender first thing, hand him 100, look right into their eyes, and be like,
I'm a racist.
Dude, I'm a racist. Yes. I will say, I'll be like, dude, I'll be coming back a lot. I just want you to, remember me and hook me up when I come back. So a lot of times
you're addicted.
I could be third person.
Wow, that's an addiction.
Oh, it is. No, it's an addiction to not wanting to wait online. Wow. Like I could be 3 people deep behind the bar.
And they'll see you coming?
Up, I get on my toes and I look at the guy and give the little point and the eyes. I go like, you put your eyes up,
And then they put the hose under the alcohol.
Yes. And they point right at me, go, gotcha. And they will drop whatever the fuck they're doing, make your goddamn drink. It makes the evening a little more pleasurable, and it helps him out.
Ant likes to live the life of a gentleman. He
likes
likes
of Riley.
The life of Riley. He doesn't want to wait in line. He wants to just be. I understand
like
that.
Travis is my dad. I live the life of Riley. Get it?
I do,
baby.
Actually. It's cute.
The type of guy who shows up to a limo, to a wedding in a bigger limo than the groom.
It really was. I am sorry about that.
No,
I didn't know they were sending a super stretch.
I thought it was funny.
A white super stretch. It was like we were going to prom.
Yeah.
There's another side of that, too, because Jess came into our room, and it turned out our suite was bigger than your suite or her suite, and she had to tell me. I'm like, I don't know. This is the room they gave me.
Biggest suite in the hotel, please.
No, we didn't ask for that.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, your room is way bigger than mine.
Oh, no.
All right, we can break.
Yes, Sam just told you had a suite. Oh, no.
Oh.
Sam lied about a suite. That's what it was.
Oh.
She's like, why does Opie's have 2 rooms? And, no, ours is a special suite. It's the 1-room suite. It's bigger. It's better.
Oh. By the way,
got the room herself.
The envelope that I gave you got crumpled because it was in my suit jacket pocket, right?
Yeah.
Along with my phone, which I had neglected to shut off the ringer during the ceremony.
I heard one ringer go off.
So
that was yours?
Oh, it was me.
It rings every time there's a post on a certain Mania website.
Updates. Google alerts.
A little Medican was happening, and I had to.
Do you get N-word Google alerts?
Yes, I do.
And
it started ringing, but I know what to do with an iPhone in your pocket when it rings. All you got to do is like grab it and squeeze the fucking top and bottom, and it will stop ringing. So I had to do that, but the envelope with the check was in the same pocket.
Again.
And I just crumpled it.
Those wrinkles couldn't have bothered us less. Once it was open, they couldn't have mattered less.
You didn't mind?
Not a bit.
That's
Were you
good.
mad that there was no card?
No, I forgot those existed.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's a good check, man.
I didn't even write anything in the memo section where
Nope.
it's like happy weddings
matter.
or anything. It was just, it might as well have been my Lilco bill.
I checked the
fuck it
right-hand side and made sure it was signed.
Yes,
we were all good.
that's all it needs is the signature and the amount.
The other moment during the ceremony, when my dad asked if anybody had any objections or whatever he said to that, I made eye contact with a smiling Jim.
Did you hear Chip
badly? I didn't hear him, but I was sure.
He made
I
a
looked
sound.
over, and I just saw him smiling.
He
and I
did
was
make
like,
a sound.
You could tell.
And a bird shit on Eastside Dave's shoe, right? Was
Dave
it his
told
shoe?
me, screaming
Or
at
his
the
shoulder?
top of his lungs, that there was a bird shit only on his shoe, nobody else.
He thought it was a raindrop.
It was a
and
big
it was
duty?
a big bird shit
big
on his
bird
shoe.
duty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Hold on.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Yes, Jimmy.
We had the satisfying part for me was just knowing that Sam, in that moment,
Was aware.
had to think of me. that was all I wanted.
Yes. In that fucking sensitive,
In this
wonderful
amazing moment,
Yeah.
for a half a second, he had to part him. Go, I know he wouldn't do it,
But
Yeah.
but at times,
Will there be a voice standing up and claiming Jess is of lower stock?
excuse me,
Lois.
I think we need to sit down and refigure this.
Yeah.
She's a girl of lower
Oh my
stock.
God.
I didn't like her vows.
What a beautiful bride just made.
She
by the
was
way.
phenomenal.
The dress was amazing. She was just beautiful. And you, 10 years from now, I was saying when I was sitting down, you will regret that you did not cut your hair, because you'll look at the pictures and be like, I really fucked these pictures up.
Yeah, but I'll be like, that's what I look like then.
No.
My suit was nice, wasn't it?
It was
was
really
nice.
good.
It was nice, but your vest-
Nice.
Yes.
Even
yes.
though you-
Forgotten shirt.
Even though you ran, yeah, exactly. Middle of the night, day before the wedding, when you should be just chilling, having a good time.
Getting your ass eaten.
He has to get your ass eaten. He jumps in a car with his boys and has to go all the way back to his apartment to get his shirt.
Yeah, I
And he
drove
probably
back
stopped at every fucking rest area and did a last-minute glory hole check.
And then I drove from Westchester back to Connecticut in the sheeting rain all night.
At what, 3:30 in the morning?
Yeah, we got back at like 3:30.
Did you at least?
Oh, man.
Did you at least like my card?
I liked your card very much.
Did it have something nice written in it?
Yeah, because
Hard. What the fuck is that?
that's true.
I gave a card.
It was
I
nice.
gave a card.
There's some
There
equity
was,
in that.
Did you write anything personal?
Yes, there was some sentiment attached as well.
There was in
Opie's
mine,
gift.
too. Sentiment. Digits, motherfucker. Digits.
Digits.
Sentiment. Oh, it's something with sense. I lost it. So what did you write something that you could say what you wrote? It couldn't have been that. I'm sure it wasn't lovey.
I don't remember word for word what it was, but it was nice.
It was nice. There you go. See? It's about the card.
I was waiting to hear supportive in your vows.
I said it.
He did.
I know.
Yeah.
And I was waiting.
Yep.
And I chuckled. I did chuckle.
But
It
it was
offended
sending-
you when you opened up Ant's card. You were like, oh, what the fuck? There's no card and it's
No,
wrinkled.
I picked up the envelope and Jess just literally, she was like, what is, like, because we already opened the Chippa,
asshole?
the Chippa joke card.
Yeah,
So
No,
she,
it's real.
she was like,
Chippa even sent a card.
yeah, she was like, what is this? And I was like, wait, I think this is Ant's, because I remember you telling me it was
shit.
Ben. And I was like, and I told her before we opened, I was like, you know
Calm
what?
down.
Don't even worry. I think he's made up for it.
Oh, I feel bad now.
No, you don't-
Do
you
I have a
shouldn't.
year to get you a card?
You don't have to.
And when you
I
opened
should.
it up, what did you say?
He made up for it.
Like, what did she say when she saw it?
I was like, I looked at the check,
Oh.
and I went wide-eyed,
Oh.
and then I turned it around and said, Jess, it's, and told her the amount.
Oh.
And we were both very surprised and touched. And
did you like?
And we're
Did you at least like my card?
We liked your we liked your card very, very much. It was a bonus.
I put a stop on the check, by the way. I'll send you one first.
How great would
That would be great.
Especially if they spent it on stuff
my God.
and treated themselves to new couples.
Counting those chickens before they
and
hatch.
had to bring them back.
How much cash did you haul in?
Ooh,
Quite a bit.
Must have been
Quite
a
a bit.
Family did you justice.
Yep, everybody was very generous.
great.
We did a little better than we thought
You're
we
a
would.
young couple just starting out.
You need some
You need
cash.
a nest egg.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna.
Yes.
Wow.
It's all going into the bank.
Well, that's
I think I know the.
What?
well, yeah.
I'm guessing.
Oh boy.
All right, well,
boy.
I'm a very private person.
I know you are, Opie.
I'm not.
I know you aren't, Ed.
Give a shit.
If this needs to be done for listeners, then
Oh,
so
no.
be it. But
Oh, no.
I'm a very private.
I will not give them out. So, I will give no more information in terms of numbers than your question.
Well, I said.
And not I don't say the second number on the air.
Oh.
No.
Second
Okay.
number.
What's
The one you
second
wrote
number?
down.
Right, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh.
But I
didn't
know
see
what that number is.
Yeah.
It was greater than that or equal to that.
Oh.
It was greater than that number.
Oh. Wow, it was.
Yeah.
What number?
I could have pulled back, I think.
I'm not going to
I
tell
think
you.
I got a little overzealous with my pen.
Yeah.
You're a young couple just starting out.
Yeah.
All right, Anthony, we get it.
Yeah, no, all right, so I
wasn't competing with anyone.
I know you weren't.
Oh,
You
it
were
was
just
I
it's the
really wasn't.
sentiment.
and it was
doesn't
more
matter.
about the card for you anyway.
Yes. And Sam's kind of like family to me.
Right.
Yeah.
was the difference.
Whereas Ant saw it more as a competition.
Yeah. I had my number in mind.
Asshole I am.
I really just had my number in
Opie's
mind.
more like the
am a
loving
dick.
uncle, and who
And I'm
wants to
trying to buy friends.
care for you and look out for you. And Aunt is like Pablo Escobar building a soccer stadium. The uncle guides you and loves you and truly cares for you. Escobar will throw money at you while destroying your neighborhood, and if you cross him, he won't stop you from being decapitated.
That's perfect. Yes.
Can we get this over with so we go to the bathroom, please?
Do you want me to say who wins?
Let me get...
we obviously should have went to break a half hour ago,
Yeah.
but we're stuck in this quandary. Go ahead, Jimmy.
And Troy is still
Whatever
standing
you
and
need,
you're
Jimmy.
trying to figure out what the results are.
What does Troy think?
Who do you think won the contest? It was, I guess, a contest.
It's a wedding gift.
I definitely think it's Anthony.
You do?
Yeah. Well, just because of the last minute he wanted to, because you probably took a guess, right? I mean, you sort of had a rough idea.
Well, it wasn't last minute. Well, I was at home. I didn't do it in the
He
limo.
was like
that was
Louis
bigger
trying
than-
to work out how much to ask
limo.
Jim's father for. Remember that? $21,000. Remember that? No, it'll be too high if I go to 29. He'll think 30. He'll never pay it.
You definitely weren't at the card store when you were trying to figure it out.
No, I wasn't at the card
The
store.
card's very important, I think.
It adds the sentiment.
The money will be spent, but that card will always be there.
It's
for you.
offset.
Yes.
The card offset.
All right.
I do like that you'll add
Yeah.
way more money than a card is actually worth, just so you don't have to go to the trouble of buying a card.
I didn't want to go to the card store.
Is the difference more than...
Oh, boy.
It's more than that.
Holy shit.
Damn it.
I didn't say it. I have no
okay,
idea.
good.
The B.
Wow.
Damn it.
The difference is more than that.
What kind of numbers is
Give me a percentage of the... how is the difference...
I won't give you...
No. Meaning this.
He doesn't like numbers.
Is the difference
At this point, I don't care.
twice
Let's
as
just
much?
get this
Is the
over
difference
with.
twice as much as that, or 1.5 times as much as that? But I
I'm
just
not-
showed you.
It's more than that.
More than what?
I think I know what the difference is. It's 'cause you're too dumb to do the math. Here's what.
Okay.
Oh, now he knows.
Do you want me to tell you who won, Opie?
Yeah.
It's not really a competition. This is a wedding gift
I feel
for a young couple just starting. More?
people
Jesus
know.
Christ. I really fucked up.
That is if you won.
People know
Yeah,
that
that
I'm
is
very
true.
private.
You're very
But if we
private.
need to do this to get the break, because I'm going to pee my pants.
All right. Sam, who is it?
Opie, I need direct consent from you.
Oh, my God. Look at him. He's
Just,
freaking out.
just give the name. I'm just going to give the name.
Will it get us to break so I can eat my blueberries?
I know. My fucking cold
Jimmy
sandwich.
fucked me over so bad I got to pee.
It will
I
get
got
us to
pizza.
break.
Fine.
the winner was...
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. Sirius XM. Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
I'm sorry, Eric. I love you. I apologize.
Why are we playing this?
Well, we kind of left the audience with a cliffhanger here. We don't really know.
I had nothing to do with the cliffhanger.
Well, you said go to break. You made your go to break.
It was a Sam E-Rock thing, I think.
That was E-Rock. It was all E-Rock.
Was it all you, E-Rock? You thought you'd be clever there?
For once, yes.
It worked.
I think so.
It worked.
You want the results? For real?
Look, Jimmy needs the results, then whatever. But I'm a very private person.
I know you're very,
People
very
don't even
private.
know where I live. They sort of know where I live, but they don't know what my house looks like.
No.
No one knows who my friends are. People assume I don't have friends. You know, very private.
I'm probably wrong, but I have...
What are we talking about for the new audience, by the way? We still got to do radio.
You know, my wedding was over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, it was a great wedding, but I forgot that I had mentioned during the week that we should do check wars and find out who gets more money.
Sam
Opie
wanted
versus Anthony.
Sam wanted a bidding war.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
in your
realize,
best interest.
Oh, absolutely, but I didn't realize you guys were going to take it seriously.
Of course you did. You're the smartest guy in the room.
Apparently you did. I did, because Anthony asked this morning who indeed won, because he said he specifically raised his value because he was competing.
I pulled a Price is Right.
Yeah.
I didn't ask, and my number was my number going into this thing.
You're comfortable.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I had to compete or anything.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And let's also
with a
keep
nice
in mind,
card. Let's not
you
forget.
had a card.
Nice card.
Yeah. Now, did you copy?
In my defense, I was not competing with Anthony or anyone else.
Did you copy what you wrote on my card from another card?
I might have.
Yeah. Okay.
I might have.
thought you might have done that. Well, then I'll say.
Pure guess. I have.
What was you?
Oh, who does Jimmy
you
think?
want to guess before or after?
Oh. I already wrote my guess down.
Okay.
You can't guess after. That's just
That's
repeating.
silly.
No, I mean,
so
do you want to announce your guess before or after?
After, just to see if I'm right.
Eric, do you have a guess?
No, I don't have a guess.
Why don't you have a guess?
That's no fun. Troy had a guess.
The bag with the money, the envelopes.
Troy guessed Anthony.
What if somebody takes it?
No one's going to steal that here.
Cameron, no one's going to take it here.
Yeah. Troy guessed Anthony. Eric, your guess?
I think Anthony.
You think Anthony?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Anthony?
Yeah.
We don't have to do this.
Oh.
Are you sure, Opie? You don't want to do it?
A drum roll.
I'm not playing a drum roll. I'm just
roll.
sitting here.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
just sitting here like a schmuck.
Oh.
Well,
What am I, a schmuck on wheels?
Right.
I'm glad Opie doesn't care too much about it because he's the winner. Opie won.
Wow.
Opie won.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I know.
Crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
And you asked.
Look, this
I wouldn't have said.
is
but
bringing too much attention on me.
Oh,
right now.
my
I know you don't like
I'm
attention.
very
Oh,
uncomfortable
my
with attention.
God.
But
Here
Opie
is,
won.
here is my guess.
Opie won.
Boy.
And I'm embarrassed.
Let's see.
That is my guess.
I know exactly what happened.
That is my guess.
He doubled me. He doubled me.
Yeah.
How right am I?
You're right.
Yeah.
Really?
What happened?
No one has told me.
Yes.
Wait, who do you think won?
I got toys
No.
to buy.
He guessed the amounts correctly.
Wow.
I know what it was.
Yes. And you obviously know what it was.
Yeah, I know what it was.
Son of a bitch, right?
No,
I guessed the amounts correctly.
what a lunatic.
My. That was my number going into it before before the competition. Yeah, Sam's like family, man. People can't figure that out yet. They're stupid.
And to be fair, Opie's wife was a bridesmaid.
Oh, shit, I never factored that in.
That's not factored in usually.
Well,
I guess the amounts and Opie winning.
What?
Correct.
Oh yeah, okay.
Wait, you guessed that I won?
Sam didn't clarify that.
Yes, I'm
You
sorry.
have faith in me?
I guess.
He guessed the amounts per person correctly. All the information is correct.
And that was 100. I didn't ask Anthony. I didn't ask Opie. I did not ask Sam.
That is correct.
I guessed it.
Well done, Jim.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know these guys.
But I'll tell you this.
I know that Anthony's extraordinarily generous.
Both
extraordinarily.
Yeah.
And Opie,
That's
I know
extraordinarily
generous. No,
generous.
but I also know that Opie is nuts, and he knows that this is going to come up, and fucking he is not going to. I know that.
It wasn't about that. That was my number.
But let me just enjoy myself.
Oh, okay.
It was still.
Yeah, but it's for real, man.
Both, though, were way over the top.
That's unbelievable.
Generous, like, unexpectedly, and all that. So, I mean,
what happened?
Just you guys being there was a present in and of itself.
Yeah.
I can't believe nobody will fucking applaud me. Not only guessing, no. Not only guessing the winner, but guessing the amounts.
You did.
That's very good.
You nailed the amounts?
Yes.
You nailed it.
By the way, to anybody else listening, I will not entertain requests of whether their guesses were right too. That's the end of guessing amounts.
Uh-oh.
Let's keep it respectful.
We all know what it is.
By the way, I hope my check doesn't bounce.
Oh boy.
That
Me
would probably
too.
be the greatest ending to a story ever.
Which check did I use?
Uh-oh.
I
And
got a few accounts. Which one did I take it from? I forget now.
Jess just texted me.
Yeah.
Oh.
She forgot her veil at the hotel. And hero boy, Obie Hughes, went back to the hotel and got the veil.
I literally just.
But he didn't
am
give
a
it to
fucking
her.
rock
He
star.
wore it the whole time.
I don't know why.
So
In the
embarrassing.
audience, it's like, come on, dude. No, but that was, so he was a hero,
Oh.
you know.
Make sure Ronnie B knows that I'm a hero as well.
You were absolutely a hero, because you all said how beautiful Jess looked, and it wouldn't have been the same without
And
that veil.
the only reason I'm a hero is because I'm last minute guy, and I think I was literally the last guy at the hotel.
Well,
so I think
I don't know.
I
if
think I was
last-minute
the
guys-
only option.
Where did you
to
get the tie
veil.
you were wearing?
From the DJ.
Oh, right.
Opie borrowed the DJ's tie.
I do have a really nice suit. But
Yeah.
I forget that I throw my ties away too after I wear
Why
stuff.
do you throw stuff?
Because
Why?
I
Who throws out ties?
What are you doing?
Because I don't wear suits. I don't like suits, but I have a nice suit. I have nice shoes. Well, the shoes I threw
About
away
a dress.
too. I
I don't like suits. I don't wear suits. Occasionally I wear suits.
Honestly, making it better for the radio. But I did have a tie, and I thought I packed my tie, and I don't know where this tie is. Tie. So then I finally get dressed for your wedding last minute, and I'm like, all right, all I need is the tie, and I'm going to look pretty good. I couldn't find the fucking tie. So I was in a major panic. So I asked the DJ. He goes, I got ties.
Yeah.
He had 25 of the cheesiest ties I've ever seen in my life, and I picked what I thought was the best one out of the lot.
Yeah.
And I wore it for literally an hour.
And
then
it was
my
gone.
girl's like, you don't need a tie.
Yeah, you didn't need a tie.
Thank God.
Is
'Cause
it a
I didn't
bond?
want to. I didn't want to wear it. Well, I wanted to look official for the ceremony, and then I rip off all
Oh,
my
I
shit.
gotcha.
Right.
So.
Well, thank you for all the kind words and the generous.
And the guy goes, you could keep the tie. I'm like, no, you can have it. I don't know what I'm going to do with your tie.
He really wanted you to keep it.
Yeah.
You did.
I said, put it on eBay. You could get maybe $7 for it because I wore it.
Which implies that the tie is valueless.
Could you keep my tie in your closet? Just keep it in your closet, Jerry.
It was a shitty tie.
It was.
So.
Well, thank you all again.
You're very welcome.
It was a great, fun wedding.
Good.
Except for the fucking dickbag bartender.
Well, yeah. Did you find another one, or was it just him?
Yeah, I just went to the other guy.
Yeah.
Here's what happened that pissed me off. I know you can only get 2 drinks at a time.
Sure.
But I only have 2 hands, so that's okay. That didn't bother me much. So I got 2 drinks. And then Mr. James Norton came up to the side of the bar and he goes, Anthony, could you get me a Diet Coke? And I'm like, of course, Mr. James Norton. And I said to the bartender, I was like, oh, one more thing. Could I have a Diet Coke? He ignored me. Not he didn't hear me. He heard me because I said it again. And he did this thing where he looked right over my head past me. And he was like, next online, come on up. Like to get me out of the way and get the next person online instead of pouring a fucking Diet Coke for the gentleman, Jimmy Norton, that was right over at the side of the bar.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to wait on the long line that was there.
I was standing right there.
He was right there, and the guy was a dickbag, and he was very fucking dickbaggish. Who the fuck are you? coming in here like
wow,
this.
you just scared him.
To come in here and give it to him.
Whoa!
Now he's talking on the air.
Wait.
Holy shit!
Jesus
He just
Who
gave
told you to come in here?
E-Rock, straighten your fucking straighten your
Right there,
shit
talk to the
out.
mic. Who told you to come in here?
God damn.
Sal.
What?
Sal,
During the air break, he's
fucking
come in?
Manny and Sal. Yeah. During the show, he told you to come in
To walk in while Ant's talking and do
plop
this?
your fucking bag down.
My bad.
Instead of maybe going over to Kenny and slowly putting it there. So
And where's Jim's beverage?
How you gonna be so
there's
thirsty?
a Diet Coke. What the fuck?
a Diet Coke.
And he's not gonna drink
Your
Pepsi.
microphone. You're not talking to the mic.
Why are your eyes getting
No
so
one told me to
wide?
get a Diet Coke.
Are you supposed to?
What are you talking
This
about?
guy's he's fucking combative. This guy's
Very
fucking
combative.
combative.
Yeah, but you walk in,
E-Rock,
dude.
straighten your fucking guys out.
He walks in on
I
an
don't
air
like this
break? What
shit.
is that?
What are you doing?
You're fucking, we're on the air, we're doing a break.
You hand this to somebody outside.
You fucking throw a monkey wrench in the whole goddamn show.
So now your fucking place is lost.
Bullshit.
My God.
It's bullshit. Get the fuck out.
He was just
Get
doing
the
the
fuck out.
He just looked up at the heavens and went, "Oh my God!"
He walked out. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks that was real. He thinks that was real. He just. Did you see him leave the room?
No, I just laughed.
Turn on the mic in there. Turn on the mic in there.
Turn on the mic.
Is he getting a talking to in there?
Not yet. Tell him to come in. I can tell Eric to come in.
Yeah, tell him to come in and keep the mic on.
Oh my God.
He looked at the heavens and went and
He
mouthed,
was
"Oh
fucking-
my God!"
He freaked out. He thought I was that dickhead radio guy. Like, that was really going, get the fuck out. Did you see when he turned around? I would get the fuck out, and he was like, he was all dejected. Oh, that was great.
First of all, you didn't even separate it from the bag. You just dropped the bag right in front
Because
of
I was trying to get out as soon as possible.
Yes, but they're in the middle of having a conversation. Oh my God. So you just drop the bag on there and it goes like that while in the middle of talking. So it throws the whole rhythm off. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, so you separate the bag, you gently put it in front of them so it's nice and quiet, and then you sneak out of the room, not drawing any attention to yourself. And you didn't even get Jim's drink. How would you not have a drink? He's just going to eat it and just sit there with a fucking dry mouth of food?
You say Jim is a notoriously thirsty person.
Jim is a notoriously thirsty person. He needs a beverage on him at all.
Jim's beverage consumption is legendary.
It's legendary how big his beverage consumption is. He's dry at a moment's notice. Okay? So go
Like
to
his
the
women.
kitchen, get multiple Diet Cokes, make sure they're frozen, but not like frozen, but just cold enough for him, and a bottle of water, and
This
bring it
poor
back here
guy.
and wait by the door.
See, Jim likes
Let
his
me know
Diet
that
Cokes at 40 degrees.
Okay. 40 degrees. Check the temperature on it. If it's not good, go upstairs to the executive kitchen.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Tell him. Oh, is he still there?
No, he just
left.
ran
Oh,
off.
there he is.
Do
There he
you
is.
want to talk to him, or he's walking by?
Let's
No,
when he comes in
let
with the
him
Diet
simmer.
Coke.
Let him simmer. Look at him. He doesn't know what to do. He's all dejected walking down the hall. This is great. I love torturing these little fuckers.
Are they gonna hear the show down the hall?
Oh, yeah, don't.
Probably, yeah.
You tell them not to say anything to him.
Yeah,
Oh, well, you guys can hear
turn
it.
off the show.
Yeah, Travis, Danny, turn the show off. Make him get a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
At 40 degrees.
40
Because of
degrees.
Jim's
We should get him
legendary beverage
we should get him
consumption.
the Jimmy thermometer, where he's got to actually check the temperature of every beverage that goes to Jimmy. And it's got to be plus or minus 1 degree each side of 40.
And you got to yell at him if he checks the temperature of the can itself, because no, it's the liquid.
It's the liquid. But don't contaminate the liquid
No.
when you take the
Yeah,
temperature.
you pour a little bit, a smidge out.
Yes, pour a smidge out and then check the temperature. What an asshole.
I've heard Jim gets dry at a moment's notice.
At a moment's notice.
And so do his women, which really hurts.
Oh, Jimmy.
That is funny.
Very good.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Coming back.
Oh, is that
waiting for
fucking
him.
hilarious? He really thought I was yelling. He really thought I was yelling, "Get the fuck out!" to him.
My laugh, I thought he heard.
Oh,
Yeah, me
my
too.
God.
Have him come in and even if he places it down really lightly, just lose your shit.
Again
That
with
it was
this
too
shit.
loud. Yeah.
Again with this shit. Yeah.
it comes.
Again with this shit.
All right, so what were we talking about?
Oh, we were. What, yeah. We need a break. What were we talking
With the
about?
bartender.
Oh, the
You're mad at
bartender.
the bartender.
He was such an ass. He wouldn't
Yeah.
give Jimmy the Diet Coke.
Unbelievable.
He's coming back.
And we know how
He's coming back
about
with
his
his Diet
legendary
Coke.
consumption.
But
Yeah,
there's no reason for that when I was standing right there.
You were standing right there. I know the two drink thing, and it's two alcoholic beverages, which I had in each mitt.
Yeah.
But the third drink would have just been a Diet Coke, and I wouldn't even have had to have held it.
It's not even any sugar in it.
It would have been Jimmy Norton's drink. So it wasn't like I was asking for a fucking shot of Jaeger with the 2 beverages I had. By the way, the special beverage was yours and Jess's special beverage.
Jesus.
This fucking shit again?
What the fuck was that? Why did the door slam so loudly?
Door slams and he thuds the fucking soda down in the middle of a goddamn break.
And he's smiling like passive aggressive, like, here's your soda, princess.
Do you...
Why are you smiling?
What are you laughing at?
I have no idea.
Do you understand this is a fucking radio show?
Yeah.
No one told you about the door? That was really loud. I mean, really loud. Here, open the door again.
Fucking interns.
Open the door again, right?
Are terrible.
Now let it go. Let it go.
Terrible.
Listen how loud this is, and it disturbs us.
Yeah, there you go.
We can't do a show like that.
Light just shook. Look at that.
Yeah.
Iraq, can you talk to this?
You're supposed to walk in. Here's how you're supposed to walk in.
Watch Jimmy. He'll show you. You're supposed to be learning here.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, here's Jimmy as an intern.
Walks in.
Hold the doorknob.
Hold it.
It's a notoriously loud door.
He just barely, and then
there you go.
And then gently come to the table. Here's what you've been doing.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Here's Jimmy's example of
the intern.
Yeah. It's like The Godfather.
It's the intern song.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, the slam.
And the door
slamming
slams.
door. What? By the way, what's your name? Oh, you can't just tell me he's got to get on mic.
He's got to get his little mic
the
time
air
in.
time. What is
yeah.
it?
Kevin.
Kevin? Let me tell you something, Kevin. There are 2 types of interns whose names we remember. The people that do very well.
And the ones with big tits.
And the fucking dickbags. I don't know what category you're going to end up in, but I know which one you're in right now.
Do you remember his name?
Kevin.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I never remember intern names.
Unless.
Ever. Are you a fan of the show? Have you listened to this program?
Since I was in middle school.
Oh. Right.
Yay.
Hey, you any girls?
Good boy.
What? All right. Why are you still here? Yeah, how
Yeah,
about
we got to get back to talking about Sam's wedding. Iraq, if you could talk to him.
Iraq, straighten this shit out. This guy's a fucking
What did my
disaster.
overacting give it away when he put down the soda and I did the equivalent of yeah.
You really did a
We did jump.
I stink.
I hope he badmouths me to other people and they come back and tell me because they will.
I will. I'll try to get him.
Try to
I'll ask
bait
him
him.
leading
Bait him.
questions.
Yeah, ask him leading questions to badmouth me. I thought he was cool. Yeah. You know, he's fucking, I don't know, he's just a fucking asshole.
What happened now?
Oh, boy.
What happened now?
I went in and gave Jim soda.
Yeah, but look what you did to the
It's
light.
notoriously-
The door, the camera is off cue. I can't see open and through my monitor here now.
We could see you.
You don't watch the
Oh,
door?
you could hear me.
Did you even check the soda before you gave it to him?
Yeah.
Did you just grab from the front or did you go to the back?
I went in the middle.
You have to go at least 8 back and grab a can.
Oh. Yeah, 8 back.
None of that
8 back
water
is
the
shit,
rule.
'cause it's usually warm.
Alright.
So
Tell him Anthony might seem cool on the show, but off the air, he's a real, like, he's touchy.
You know, and on the air, seems like a cool guy. You want to hang out with it, but as soon as he's off the air,
Hang out with
very
Wait, who thinks that?
Yeah.
He's got a cadence
Exactly.
that he needs.
Jesus.
Touchy.
Sit over there and think about what you did.
Naughty chair.
That's funny. Think about what you did.
Is he just sitting there, Iraq?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
In the corner.
Oh, good for him. I hate interns. Oh, wait, it's a bit. They are great.
All right, ask him if
You're
he
not
thought
kicking
about
him in
it.
the balls.
Ask him if he thought about it.
Travis.
Turn around. Did you think about what you did? Not towards the wall, to me.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I did my job wrong.
What did you do specifically?
I didn't go 8 back to get Jim a soda.
Right.
And then I slammed the door.
No, you didn't even bother to close the door the right way. You just
Iraq's
walked in
his
all
boss.
nilly-willy,
Yeah,
like
he
Which is
is.
the best part of this.
Iraq's the intern boss.
Yes.
You're going to be more respectful to the show next time. If I allow you to go in there anymore. Because so far,
Exactly.
you're doing horrible. Everyone else...
Tell him it's such a privilege to be able to go in there during the live show.
Working on this show and getting them their food and coffee and soda at 40 degrees.
40 degrees, he said again. He said 40 degrees again.
40 degrees is very important.
Write all this
8
down.
back, motherfucker. 8 back.
Go back over there and think about it again.
Think about it again.
Eric's going to be a good father.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yaaay. Just turn around and go, it seems like you just are not into this internship. Are you into this
What are you
internship?
looking at? It's like you're not even into this internship, or you're not even taking it seriously. What are you...
Oh.
I'm over here. You're looking at the wall.
Oh, looking at the wall.
Pay attention.
Tell him I'm big and fat. You can't miss me.
I'm big
oh.
and fat. You can't miss me.
Don't smile at
I was
that
kidding.
comment.
Jesus.
Works, though.
Write it all down. Why not?
Say, I cheat on my wife and fuck babies. Don't say that.
Gotta love the internship here. At least we got interns back.
Is he just sitting there?
Yeah, he's just sitting there sweating.
Is he taking the internship seriously?
I only know his name. I don't know any. Who's the handsome boy?
That's Rob.
Rob?
That's the one Sam is quite smitten for.
You're quite smitten, right?
Well, he played.
That's how you used to be to us, by the way.
Handsome?
Yeah, you used to be like the little twinkish guy.
Well, Rob takes it a step further because he went to an all-boys school, and he used to play homoerotic games with his friends.
Oh, you talked about this on the after show instead of like bringing it to this program.
Would you like to?
Well, I can't invite the interns in to do a segment on this program.
What happened, Yaaay?
Would you like to meet him? Would you like me to send him in?
No.
He can tell you about some of the games he used to play.
What game? Oh, he would play what, dick games?
Yeah, like dick grab, junk grab, something like that.
They would just grab each other's cocks.
They would call it a game?
Yeah, they turn off the.
That's brilliant.
They turn off the lights, and then if you got your junk grabbed, you're out.
Oh,
That's fucking brilliant. No one will accuse you of being gay.
Yeah. And they also used to credit card
Just call
swipe
it a
each other,
game.
where they take their hands and swipe it down all the other boys' ass cracks.
This school sounds like that movie with fucking Kevin Bacon and
the military school.
the
Woodsman.
The prison that they were in because they put the hot dog cart down the stairs
with
and
Ed,
killed the guy. No, not
Footloose.
Sleepers. Thank you, meat curtains. Sleepers. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when we take a break, we got to catch up, and we could talk to
Catch up.
And we also got to talk about a lady that we get one of these every year.
She's a lady.
An old broad getting her high school diploma because she didn't get the chance back in the day.
This old gag.
This old gag, indeed. And the fucking media loves these stories this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to believe how old this one is with a high school diploma. All right. Hit that, E-Rock.
Hey, this is Bob Saget. Hey, it's Colin Quinn. Dean Cook. Hey, this is Jim Florentine. This is Louis C.K. Hey, everybody, it's Joel McHale. Hey, this is Howie Mandel, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony. It says here I can be profane. Avoid the word cunt. All right.
That's nuts. Want to remind people that Andy Samberg's coming by today. It's been a while.
Ooh.
Andy's in this new movie, That's My Boy, the Adam Sandler movie. I don't know. I don't know what to think of Adam Sandler. We're not going to fucking front here on this program.
We're not fronting?
We're not fronting, yo.
I want to front a little bit when he comes in. I might front a little when he comes in.
Oh, we might, but
I got to front.
I'm not going to be jumping up and down because there's a new Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
But he's in it, and that's good for him. That's for sure. That's my boy, right? Andy Samberg will be in promoting that.
My boy.
You would think Sandler would come on by.
Yeah.
One of these times.
No, why would he?
He used to. He's another guy that used to call us.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Used to call us. Never came by officially, but he would call. Imus always looking out for us. Always has our back. This is from 2 days ago, but we got the clip. It's just quick. It's just nice.
How did Jesse Ventura get booked on this program, by the way?
Well, you gave the thumbs up.
No, I didn't. Well, if I did, it was in a weak moment.
And those are two separate answers.
Well, I mean, or I was distracted doing something else.
Right.
I mean, didn't he give my boys over at Opie and Anthony a bad time and all that?
Yeah, he was going to smack Jimmy Norton at one point.
Yeah, well, he's not going to be on this program either.
Oh.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
From now on, I'm going to you and Megan
I think he's a fathead moron myself. Believe me when I tell you.
From now on, you need to get written email confirmation from me before you book these loser guests. So you can just cancel him.
That's over.
Supposed to be on next week. He's not going to be on. No, he's not.
No.
Oh, right on, Imus.
It's not going to be on. Oh, my George. Ah, Magoo, you've done it again. Let's not have Jesse the body.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. I like that. Imus is the man.
Imus is the man.
Imus in the morning program. Imus, you've done it again.
We got some dumb old broad graduating high school, and I guess this matters for her.
Yeah.
And her stupid family.
That's bittersweet for me.
I think it's a waste of time.
Why would you bite her sweet instead of kissing her?
Chip.
He bit her sweet.
No.
OMG, Chip. OMG.
Oh.
People like when I'm coy.
No, they don't.
Don't sheepishly look at me again.
You know what Chip was doing, like, the entire drive up there? Like, I would say something, like a Chip-type joke, and Chip would be logical, reasonable Chip.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I hate logical, reasonable
Ew.
Chip. Like, I'd make the joke, and then instead of going along with it, Chip would be like, no, that doesn't make much sense, because factories usually do churn out a lot of product.
That's true.
Like, stuff like that. He'd actually give a correct answer, and it was so fucking annoying. There's no way to win with Chip.
How many different versions of Chip are there?
There's only one.
I know of three. I know of three already.
Like in The Exorcist. Well, the Reagan has manifested three persons that there was only one.
There's only one.
Well,
Yes.
no, Chip is just a hater. Where
Chip,
no matter
he is a
angry
What's
Chip,
that? What's
logical Chip.
What's that?
That's three.
He is a hater.
whatever
He's just a
direction
hater.
you
You're right.
go in, he doesn't realize he's doing it.
Aw. Feel bad for Chip sometimes.
What's that?
Oh.
He just corrects. Like if you're trying to be him,
Yeah.
he'll be logical and correct you.
And try to
Or
correct
tell you that it's not funny for whatever reason.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be serious, he'll be funny. If you're trying to be nice, he'll be angry. There's no winning.
Please don't forget Pepe Sinclair, Chip's acting name.
Yes,
Pepe Sinclair.
That's my showbiz name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Peppy.
He's a good actor, Chip. I've seen him act.
What's that?
Ed from Long Island. Nice. I gotta write this down.
Eddie.
But it'll be good for everybody.
Eddie. Let's shoot this fucker.
Shoot this fucker.
Oh. Oh, that is good. Oh, that is funny. Yeah. How does that happen, though? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I
Yeah.
like it. I like
it's like
it.
a comedy of errors.
Right.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I hope he's
You hear
right.
all that? The pen?
I hope he's writing a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I figured you did.
Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. See, we got great chemistry. It's amazing.
Oh, it's fucking right.
After
Yeah,
all
what are
these
you,
years.
chemistry a set or something?
Oh.
Chemistry
Yeah,
assets?
chemistry a set.
We might
It
be
wasn't double guns.
we might be different people, but man, our chemistry is right the fuck
fucking
there
is.
still, huh?
Been there
Unbelievable.
for fucking 35 years already.
Yeah, no, it hasn't actually been that long.
Shut up, Chip. I hate this fucking Chip.
We haven't been together for that long. There's no reason to lie to the people.
So we have this old broad. I don't know. I guess I'm an asshole because to me it's like, ugh, these
You're
things
right.
are.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
And the news picks up on
They
these.
love stories like this.
There's one in your
Human
town,
interest.
I'm sure. Like, there's a list of things every local news checks off. Like, oh, this time of year we got to find a real old person that's graduating either high school or college.
Yeah.
We should do that list. That would be a good little quick bit.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
list that local news checks off. The feel-good story. The, send the black guy to the black crime scene. All that crap.
Yeah.
We could do a whole hour on that, matter of
Oh,
fact.
hell yeah.
But anyway, this time of year, all the local news stations need to find the old broad graduating high school, and it's a feel-good story for everybody. I hate these because they just seem forced.
It's that human interest thing.
So here's the latest one.
Today was a very special day.
Most seniors wait 4 years for the cap and gown, but for Ann Colagiovanni...
And they report it the same way and everything. Most, yeah, we know most.
Yeah.
But in her case, she waited 80.
Ann Colagiovanni's one victory is that she's made it to 97. Her walking down the thing with that dumb hat and gown is not the accomplishment. It's the fact that she's not dead.
At 97.
That's amazing. Yeah. She's not dead.
Today was a very special day.
Most seniors wait 4 years for the cap and gown, but for Ann Colagiovanni, it took a bit longer.
Just incredible. The people that came, it just really touched my heart.
Ann, or Anna Lupica as she was known in the 30s, was only 17 years old when she quit high school to work at her father's meat market.
It was the Depression years.
Oh, she was a hooker. He ran a brothel.
Getting your education.
Ann ended up working at the store for decades. She married and had 2 daughters. But even at 97, there's something she's always wanted.
You're going to have your diploma now, Mom.
Now her alma mater, Sugar.
Were you there, Jimmy?
It was, except I thought black dick. It's amazing
like
how we are
I'm sure that.
just, but to be on the same page with somebody and the answer is black dick,
that's a problem.
Fucking total idiots.
Yeah.
She's always wanted.
You're going to have your diploma now, Mom.
Now her alma mater, Sugar Heights High School, is giving her that dream.
And it's my great honor to present this diploma to you. And you'll see it's June of 1934. That's when we believe that would be the appropriate date.
Oh, my name is Ann.
What the fuck was that? That's why I know we're fucked up, because most people would see that and probably get a tear in their
think,
eye.
oh, that's sweet.
To me, that's just hilarious.
I gotta hear that old fucking cackling broad.
1934.
1934.
But I don't think she should be rewarded for being a dummy. It's obviously taken her all these years to complete her courses.
Why are so many Negroes in the school? We're using our fountain.
They look like they're stealing things.
Homosexuals.
Sounds like they put the diploma up her ass.
I've gone to the bathroom on myself. Help me.
Want to hear that again?
Let's hear it again.
I gotta make sure I go.
Love it.
1934. That's when we believe that would be the appropriate date.
Oh, my name is Ann.
What did she say? Oh my goodness! It's like Roland. What did she say?
I think we're listening
Oh my
to
God.
Oh my! It did sound like oh my God. It was like oh my.
I think the N word's in there somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
Or that's when we believe that would be the appropriate date.
Oh, my name is Ann.
Ann feels
Oh,
as
my
if it's
name is there. Wow, Battleship. That's pretty fucking good.
Oh, my name
my
is
name
there?
is there. She must have pointed at the diploma like.
Yeah, she's looking at the diploma.
Can we see the video?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh, yeah, I want to see the video.
People know how to translate old bag.
Yeah. He speaks old bag.
Don't worry, she speaks more.
I'm fluent in battle axe.
No. I just want to. Sorry. Travis ran blocker, and I just colored all over Sam's notes.
I love how that's not the first time this has happened to you.
Somebody translates old bag.
She's using the bathroom. That weird.
You know what? She's an inspiration. You work really hard, and that's what you get. You get what's good.
Shut it, Chippity.
What? The old lady should be very happy for the elderly person.
Yeah, we should be. Ann
can just play it from here if you want.
Giovanni.
Everything on that CD
Hey,
is...
turn this married bitch.
It's on there?
Oh, shit.
So fucking start over so we can see this old bag.
Ann, or Anna Lupica,
Oh,
as she was
God.
known
She's in a
the
wheelchair.
30s, was
Right.
only 17 years old when she quit high school to work at her father's
Sexy.
meat market.
It was
Oh,
the
man. She was
Depression
kind of
years.
hot.
She was a goer.
Hey, go back. Let me see that.
Yeah,
Go
what
back.
the
fuck?
Pause it and go full screen, you
Pause.
motherfucking
Come on, you queer.
It was the Depression years.
Pause it. Pause it when she was fucking...
I don't want to see the meat market store.
Yeah, look at that place.
Oh, look, they're
my
selling
God.
spam.
They're selling black people. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Fucking...
Yeah.
you know the bush that was on her?
Fuck it, like her head.
Oh, exactly.
Wait, what year was The Wizard of Oz?
39.
She fucking graduated high school. 5 years later, The Wizard of Oz came
She
out?
never graduated.
Oh, but I mean, that
she
time.
was. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Imagine trying to finger a chick to that movie in the theater.
How great was that? They probably did. Big fucking hair. You just have fucking big fist of hair.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like dipping your fucking hand. It's like eating pudding out of a shrub. Rotten old pussy.
Hey, what, she got a lazy eye in that photo from 1934.
Can't really tell. It's a little blurry.
That left eye looks a little low.
17. I like that little vest number thing she's wearing.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Just take that off.
It's hiding the boobies.
Fucking tits.
It's hiding the boobies.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Come on,
Let's
Sam,
see the rest
stop
of
fucking
this.
around,
Yeah, let's
texting
get
your
the
wife
rest
and
of this.
stuff.
The Depression years, working was more important than getting your education.
Anne ended up working at the store for decades. She married and had 2 daughters. But even at 97, there's something she's always wanted.
She got a walker. She's in a cap
Now
and
her
gown
alma
with a
mater,
walker.
Sugar Creek High
my
School.
God.
Time stinks. Time stinks.
She's not bad looking for 97.
Oh,
She's
my-
97.
I gotta say. She's not bad for 97.
Like an old apple.
Oh, there's a little...
It's like a rotting apple. Fucking face.
Oh, you're mean.
Yeah, I am. Fuck her. Fuck her and her dry pussy. Hate this woman.
Think she'd allow that?
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Is that the year she was born or
I
the year
was
she's
thinking that- I was
graduating?
thinking the same thing.
She's got a tassel with 12 on it.
12 on there.
You don't like her?
No. Hate this shit. Old people disgust me.
By old, anybody over 18? I am
Transparent skin. Oh,
fucking a dried apple.
I just hate how predictable this shit is with the news.
I know.
Good for her, I guess. Whatever. What else is she supposed to do?
She throw her fucking cap in the air at graduation and break her hip doing it.
It fell on her foot and smashed it. All right.
Old pretzel rod legs.
Giving her that dream.
And it's my great honor
Jesus, her
to
hands look better
present
than
this
mine.
diploma to you.
Fuck.
And you'll see it's June of 1934. That's when we believe that would be the appropriate date.
Oh, my name is Sam.
Anne feels as
Pause.
Shut up.
Miss. No, miss. That's over here. That says burden. This says... Oh, no, she's doing that because she's reading the obituaries.
It's the weekend's. It's the weekend's obituaries.
He should have shown her the diploma taped to a pillow. Get a closer look.
Here you go, Edna. The last thing she smells is ink. It smells like they just ruined it. And then she's dead.
Oh, there's the middle of her name imprinted on her nose. Like silly putty. Old silly putty face picking up the newspaper print.
I want fucking 2 orderlies that look like fucking defensive linemen from the Rams.
Yaphet Kotto.
Two fucking orderlies.
Oh, shit. Someone's going after Anthony. Someone's going after Anthony.
Oh,
Corey in North Carolina. Go ahead, Corey.
It sounds like Anthony has a little sign of jealousy in his voice, maybe because he doesn't have a high school diploma.
Oh, shit.
I never graduated. Oh, I failed gym. I failed gym class, so they wouldn't graduate me, even though I was smarter than everyone in school. Fuck school! Drop out, kids! Drop out! It does nothing! Look at me! I'm a success story! I don't even have a GED!
This would be a good bit. Anthony goes back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I do.
Talked about it for years.
Get my girls.
Call me when you have no class.
Hey, huh? Hey, all right.
And we even tried to get a hold of that guy.
Yeah.
That wouldn't pass your gym.
I know. Fucking Coach Cirillo.
Pete Polino.
Pete Polino. Pete Polino was that.
Gotcha.
But they're all either dead now or they have like Alzheimer's and shit.
Oh.
So I could probably
that
get
would
the
make it
diploma
easier.
pretty easy. Hey, remember me, valedictorian? Could you fucking give me a diploma? Okay.
This broad's father was a dick, by the way. Made her drop out as a senior.
Back
it was
then
a
it was
different
different time, man.
Oh, it was a different time.
You didn't need college, Gregory. Back then it was so much of a different time,
The
as Anthony
depression.
just said.
You had to work to support the family at the meat store.
My first husband threw himself out the window. We lost everything.
In the big crash.
Yes, in the big crash. He bet
Yes.
that he bet on the stock market. Apparently, someone doesn't have improv skills because I'm only saying he bet the stock market with nothing funny that he bet on that obviously would have failed. That would have been the joke.
Something like you could have mentioned like Union Carbide.
as a stock, and the fact that he had shares in Union Carbide and it crashed. Not funny, but
no, but very truthful. But I was going for the joke. Like I could have said he was investing in multiracial water fountains or something, which weren't to be for quite a while.
not a very popular item.
Yeah, water for everyone signs, and he didn't sell any.
Water for everyone.
Yes, all lips meet here.
Who does that look like right there?
Who does that look like?
Yes.
The Crypt Keeper.
It looks like the woman that got her hat knocked off in the elevator.
Oh, God.
Got the same color hair.
I think it looks like Don Imus.
Oh, my God.
well, look, my name's on it. My name's on it.
Doesn't it look like Imus?
Imus in the morning.
Shocking white hair?
Yes. Oh, my God.
Fuck, it's creepy.
Imus in the morning, graduating high school.
He's not going to be happy that way. You think he looks like a 97-year-old woman.
How do you think she's going to feel?
Yeah.
You look like Imus.
I like her poker chip earrings.
What's
the
that?
fuck is that? No. Oh, damn it. I hate when I do that.
Is that her earrings or
Inadvertently.
her earlobes at this point?
I know. Old ladies with their fucking earrings, and it weighs down like gravity for 90 years. It's just taking its toll.
Her nose held up. Usually the noses get bigger.
I tell you, one good... Look at the little fruit bowl behind her with shitty plates.
That's awful.
What do you think the clit of a
The shit she
97-year-old
has?
woman looks like?
Oh, God.
What do you think it looks like? Can we get a picture of that somewhere?
What, 97-year-old clit?
Just Google old clits or something.
Old lady clit.
Old lady clit. See what comes up.
I bet it's horrible.
Oh, you're tickling my
Because we know the ears get weird and the nose gets weird and the skin in general gets weird. There you go. Is there actual picture?
No.
Stop it. What is that? What is it?
Lick that. It looks like a monster's ear.
I can't put it together. Is it this way?
It's up. It's
There's
the way it's
sores
supposed
on
to
that.
be.
No, there's sores on that.
Sores on that.
That's something bad. Sam.
That's not. There's
No,
no
there's sores on that.
Google
That is.
old lady pussy.
That's
oh
crazy.
my god!
I don't know what that is.
That's
that
an
looks like
asshole.
a rare butterfly fillet.
No, the first one was good. That's not sores. That's just what
It
happens.
looked like sores.
Oh, what's the first picture? That
Like
old
dinosaur
broad
skin.
naked posing. Go back again, Sam, please. First picture that comes
Oh,
up.
Sam.
Oh, it's just a drawing.
That's
All right.
painting.
Oh, sorry.
Oops. There we go. That's horrible.
Old lady clit. Let's play the rest of this. Clip.
Yeah. Let's see the rest of the news story.
It's your feel-good story.
Yeah. Here she goes.
If it's a piece of heaven, something her dad had only hoped she'd achieve.
I'd be so happy to know that finally I'm going to
Lighten
I'm
up.
going to be a graduate. I'm
Good, yeah.
graduate.
And to
Bury
top
with
it
her.
off, she isn't the only one celebrating. Her grandson Thomas is also graduating from Shaker Heights.
Oh,
just
great.
one day later.
Oh, she looks so cute in that thing. I don't even know really what to think.
She's going to wear her cap and gown tomorrow.
A dream 78 years in the making. One she'll never forget.
Shaker Heights.
For the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be dressed in that on the silk pillow.
And that lawless
She'll forget by
toxic
sundown.
news.
Yeah. What a feel-good story that is.
Sweet,
Isn't that
though.
nice?
Go back home, you old bat.
It's good.
getting
The media though, every year, and they make believe they didn't do this story last year. That drives me nuts.
I know.
Too.
She couldn't say the word graduate. She was too sad.
And connect her liver spots. The pen.
Oh, all right, fuck it then. Listen, we lost a guy. A very popular song from the 70s. We lost a guy. Do you have the song,
A
E-Rock?
guy? What, a singer?
A singer.
A singer? We lost
Do
him?
you have the song, E-Rock? Why would you?
I have a few. I don't know, sir.
Oh, boy. Why wouldn't you ask somebody? He had one massive hit. Most people listen to the show will go, whatever, of course.
One massive hit.
I think. I know one song by this guy. And he's now dead. He's dead. He's dead.
How did it happen?
And he briefly, I believe it was briefly, he was in Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac.
He was in Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Good witch.
Sam's got it. I bet you, E-Rock, what song would you play? Just the name of it.
I was going to do a Fleetwood Mac song.
Oh,
I didn't know he had a single song.
He had a single that was big?
Yep. You want to play it, E-Rock?
What is it?
Hold on, I'm looking.
You want to play that song, E-Rock? I want to see if he gets it. Yeah, one.
Oh, it might be this. Okay.
No.
You're the best.
What song is this?
What is this?
I don't even know.
No. Sorry, bitch.
We'll give him 2 hits.
Sorry, bitch.
We'll give him 2. Very Steve Miller-ish.
Yeah.
Let me go to Kevin from Connecticut. This kid, even though he's probably older than us. Kevin, you're older than us, right?
No.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You sure look it.
Don't
Kevin.
sound so fucking disturbed that we even mentioned that.
Yeah.
No,
Relax.
what the fuck am I?
Kevin knows a lot about music, so what do you got there, sir?
I got some Airchecks. I collect Airchecks. I got this one.
Ew, you're one of those guys?
Yeah, what are you, E-Rock?
Aircheck guy.
Aircheck and bad wrestling
Who
toys.
the fuck would collect Airchecks?
Isn't that just
I
enraging?
collect Aircheck. I trade them with other enthusiasts.
Do you trade your Airchecks?
No, are you done?
Oh! Before the internet, there was a whole Aircheck movement where you're like, hey, man, the morning show in my town's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll trade you for one from your town.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay.
All right, let's exchange addresses.
I'll trade you 2 Cousin Bruceys for one, I don't know, Mark the Shark.
Right.
Wow, I guess
They would brag about having very rare ones.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know.
Could you go on the internet
I wish
right
I could
now
do the bit better, but I don't have any reference
when
Could you
points.
find old Airchecks?
Wait, E-Rock knows. Get E-Rock.
Like when stations would flip formats.
That
Like
was a big deal.
the big deal when ABC went from pop to talk.
To get it right when they switch, right?
When 1010 Wins went from rock to news.
They did? When was that?
60s or something?
They fucking... In
1010 Wins was rock?
In Goodfellas, they're fucking using 1010 Wins
That was
as
70s.
news.
Yeah, I think
Ding, 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 ding,
Or
ding,
pop,
ding.
it was a music
It could be
station.
the biggest robbery in Lufthansa history.
And then, out
right.
in L.A., it was like Wolfgang Jack and Charlie
Wolfgang
the Tuna,
Jack?
Wolfman Jack.
Oh, or that guy.
Wolfgang
Wow.
What did he say?
Of course, dummy is thinking of the fucking restaurant.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, what do you like about hockey? The Wolfgang puck they play with?
I like that Wolfman Van Halen. See, because he's Wolfgang.
You think the fact gets in the way, E-Rock?
Of your eyes, like a fucking basset hound.
It's like a Sharpay.
Yeah, that's it.
God,
It's a piece of dumb A.
I just gave you a slow pitch softball. Holy fuck! Bravo to Jim Norton. So what do you got on this clown, Kevin, that took his own life? And did he take his own life because he couldn't
He shot
take?
himself in the chest.
That's violent.
Ballsy move.
That's very ballsy.
That's a ballsy move. That's what Tattoo did also.
Well, it's kind of smart though, because
it hurts.
it's kind of smart because if you're gonna survive it, at least you still got your face.
That's true. If you
Nothing more
survive that-
awkward than the guy that walks around after he attempted suicide and has half his face gone.
I have a very positive outlook on life. This taught me a lesson. I wanted to kill myself, but now this taught me that people really do care. I have a new positive outlook.
Oh, you faceless creep.
You don't like those? You don't like those guys?
That story.
Where,
All of a sudden, like life is better that he's got half a head.
now
It's
he's
really good. I was depressed when I was doing, but now that I've had the doctors and the support I've gotten show me that people really do care.
Oh, no one can look at you. Got 2 holes in your face where a nose used to be.
travel the country talking to people about your experience.
Yeah.
I talk to the young people. I tell them suicide's not the way. It's not the answer. I want to answer. And look what it did to me, but I meet a lot of supportive people.
Oh, the spit's just trickling down his neck. So he has no lower jaw to hold the
I
spit.
realized as soon as I pulled the trigger, that was the wrong thing to do.
Supportive people.
Very supportive people.
Oh, shut up. Faceless.
It's hilarious.
God.
So he went for the chest.
Do you know what an ass you have to feel like when you pull the trigger and then you wake up and you see hospital ceiling lights? Oh boy, am I a dummy.
Oh, how bad is it? I can handle it. I can handle it.
Just signs all over the walls, mirrors prohibited.
Do not gasp.
Oh, is that great?
Oh my goodness.
Supportive people. Before I never knew how supportive people could be, but now I've learned, and I have a zest for life now. A zest for life.
You got to do the.
I truly believe God has a plan for me. You know what? I feel He didn't want me to go just then. I have more work to do here.
You think you're alive to help people?
I'm here to help people. God has a plan for me, and I have further work to do.
Let the record state that Ant's impression includes his eye missing, obviously.
Yeah, because I'm shutting one eye.
Your eye's missing and your entire fucking lower jaw.
Why am I shutting an eye like it's television? It wasn't my time.
It wasn't my time. Shut up.
Just wasn't my time.
Nothing worse than a faceless idiot trying to laugh.
Having a sense of humor about the whole thing.
Oh, as he has to carry a rag around and dab spit and snot from his face. Oh, you don't want to be the guy that has to dab his face constantly.
I'll carry a rag to dab my face.
You think every speaking engagement starts out with a little light humor?
A little light humor.
I'm trying to think of one, but
It's great to see you people. Well,
oh God.
Let's do shots.
Oh.
So funny, sir.
He sounds almost like the burn victim, but no, he doesn't. They're
Yeah,
different
it's
people.
definitely same faceless thing.
How does the burn victim sound?
You just gotta sound really dry.
Yeah. Oh,
just
it's gotta
really
be so dry to be the burn victim.
Kevin, so what do you got on Bob Welch?
I have an air check. I'm about to brag about one of my rare air checks.
Oh.
Okay.
I've got one from WAAF in 1979.
AAF.
Yeah, where they did a...
the WAF giraffe.
Oh, so you were one of the assholes that... Hold on a minute. Now I got to get into something with Kevin.
Oh, shit.
This is long overdue. You were one of those fucking assholes that hated that we came to AF.
Let's play the music.
Liz Wire.
Liz Wire.
We made that whole area forget about that stupid broad.
That twant.
So, anyways, they
Oh, you didn't deny it.
talking about the
You didn't deny
He
it.
didn't deny it. He knows better.
They have a mini concert from Bob Welch on this air check.
A mini concert.
I'll post it.
What is he playing? His
He played
two hits?
Hot Love, Cold World. He played Ebony Eyes, and he played the third song.
Wow.
That nobody knew.
Really going with the hits.
No, Sentimental Lady was the big
Sentimental
hit.
Lady, we knew
He
is...
didn't play that one. There was like...
Oh, really?
Why would he play that?
Because it was AAF, the only station that rocked. They didn't play Sentimental Lady.
Yeah, but if they got the guy...
If you got the guy,
doing a
you
show,
play the
you
fucking
play
song.
the fucking
Who cares?
soft...
He wasn't there. It was a threefer, like a... Just a
Are you
like a
trying
mini
to say it was a block party weekend?
Block Party Weekend.
Yeah.
Or was it a four-play weekend where the fourth cut is always live?
Always live.
Which one was it?
I forget what it was, but it was...
Was it a Memorial Day weekend special?
No, it was the
4th of
middle
July, Firecracker 500, 500 top hits.
Which one was it? We need
Just
to
a
know.
regular
Labor
week.
Day weekend
Labor Day?
Yes, the jock was...
for the working Joe.
Labor Day block party?
John
Labor Day
Smith
block
or
party
something like
What?
weekend.
It was a mini concert.
What happened?
What happened?
So what do you got?
Are you going to play it over the fucking phone?
No, I'm going to post it.
Oh, go home.
What the? Wait, how can we hear it? How can we hear it? Oh, is he going to
He
post
said
it?
he's going to post it, but it's somewhere on the internet. We'll find it.
Let's just go look.
Just look on the internets.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh.
I gotta take a leak.
Oh, Andy Samberg is here doing mash up. Oh, he's doing the mash up.
All right, so let's take a break. So
What's he mashing? A bunch of potatoes or something? Go ahead, break.
Funny.
Don't do it.
we'll have Andy Samberg next from the new movie. That's My Boy, the new Adam Sandler flick.
Wait, what's he mashing? Like the Monster Mash or something? Break, fatso.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony, Sirius XM. Sirius XM.
Jimmy.
How you doing, man? Saying good? Good.
What's up, Andy? Over there.
He's a big star now.
Right there.
A big star.
His mic's not even set up. He's a big star, and he doesn't even... What the fuck is that about?
I went
Treating
to
him
film
like a
school.
piece of shit.
I'm used to equipment.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You could pull your own mic up, right?
I gotta...
You know how to do that?
Can I start by apologizing?
Oh.
Last time we saw Andy Samberg, we got caught up in some weird regular radio contest.
Things got weird.
It was Hot Rod, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, right.
I don't know. I think we had guys getting hard-ons and something weird.
It was like
Does anyone remember?
hanging yo-yos or weights from
Oh,
ball
man.
sacks or something.
The contest was called, E-Rock just reminded me, the hottest rod. And I don't think you haven't been back since, and I don't blame you.
That's not why I haven't been back. I just haven't been able to get another movie.
Oh, is that
it? Yeah, it's hard to come in and promote the last one again. We've never met, actually. We emailed each other, but we've never met.
Yeah. I'm a big Norton head.
All right,
yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
Very
Yeah,
good.
he's very nice. We sent nice emails.
Ooh, a little
gentlemen.
sexting.
Yeah, a little
You're
bit.
sexting.
Iraq, who won the hottest rod contest? I'm obsessed with this.
Some hairy fat dude.
And then we wasted all our time instead of talking to you.
It's okay.
All right.
Sometimes you got to just have a contest with wieners.
Yeah.
We try to do good interviews here, though, and thorough interviews. Says you're on Saturday Night Live. How awful is that when they go off your Wikipedia page? You're like, oh, you dunce.
My Wikipedia page has tons of falsities on it, too.
It does, right?
Yeah. It's a good way to know like where people are getting their info immediately, though.
Yeah.
Are you
Wikipedia.
Are you ready to leave SNL?
Yeah.
Are you sure you made the right decision? No, I know you announced it and all that. Are you sure?
Who knows?
Are you
Whoever
sure?
knows. It's, it's like jumping off a cliff. Who knows?
How many years?
7 seasons.
Wow. It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
It's time,
I've been saying, like, I tell people, like, oh, yeah, I'm leaving the show. And they're like, what? No, you just got there. And I go, like, well, I've been there seven years. And they're like, oh, yeah, you should go.
Right.
What?
It made an impact, though.
Daryl has the longest, I think, right? Hammond's like 11 years.
I think 14.
Was it 14?
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
14 official years?
I think Tim Meadows was maybe like 9.
I think he's still there.
Seth,
you just haven't seen him in a while. He's still there.
Seth is catching up to Daryl, though. I think he's in like his 11th or going on 12th or something even.
Wow.
Because he was cast and then he switched over to Head Writer Update.
Oh, okay.
So he has kind of had like 2 lives there.
What? Who just left recently? It was Kristen Wiig, right?
Mhm.
And who?
Just me and her.
No, there was a guy that left with her. Or no, that day.
Yeah, there was the controversy.
Jason
Sudeikis.
Sudeikis has not announced.
But
they don't know yet.
Why do we think he left?
Because everyone's saying
There was a rumor, that the 3 of us were all leaving, but I don't know where it came from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then they were trying to read his body language with that final show. Like, he looks kind of, look at him. He looks pissed off in the background because they're not giving him any attention. There's blogging shit.
I'm sure he was just sad because of Wig.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Do you? Did you get a picture with Mick Jagger?
I didn't.
It's amazing these guys don't do it. Do you get
Why?
pictures with any of the guys?
Are you
that come
allowed
on?
to?
I'm such a picture whore. It's all I would do.
I don't generally.
Jimmy's crazy picture guy.
Because for me, I'm like, I can always just ask like the stills department at SNL, be like, hey, remember that sketch I was in with Mick Jagger? Can I just...
Okay.
See,
okay.
Jimmy. No, but what if you're not in a sketch with them? Let's say you're not. Who have you wanted to meet that was on the show? There had to be someone that you were like psyched about.
I mean, the first time Steve Martin hosted, I freaked out.
Right.
For sure. Where I was like, you're in the jerk.
Great movie.
Yeah. I
Love
said that when I met
movie.
Bernadette Peters.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I was like, I like Bernadette Peters.
I do too.
That's trying to
Wait,
figure
did you
out.
get the still from the sketch with Mick Jagger? Or?
It would be from the Californians, I think, that sketch we did where he's in a crazy outfit. I'm sure there's a still of
I
me.
just would need that. Yeah, you gotta
behind-
get them, dude.
It was cool for me, like that farewell sketch to Wig. I got to sit behind Arcade Fire and Mick Jagger.
Wow.
At the
Yeah.
piano. I was pretending to play piano back there.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. Everyone was like, why are you back there? I'm like, I don't know, maybe because I might leave. I don't know.
Did you talk to Steve Martin when you first met him?
Yeah, he was very nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you tell him you're a big fan, or do you try not to say that?
I was trying not to, but then he was so nice. He was like, so what do you did stand-up, I hear? And I was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, just so you know, I think you're the greatest. You know, it's, once somebody
Right.
opens the door, you come barf
You have the
mouthing.
floodgates. Gushing.
Yeah.
It's hard not to when you meet people. I mean, how do you? Daryl always said. Daryl Hammond saw me get a photo with somebody one time, and he goes, "Aren't you in show business?" I'm like, first of all, not on the level you are, and yeah, I am, but it's like he's just not a picture guy. Daryl doesn't care about that.
Dude, my favorite, this is on topic, but my favorite joke of yours is that Larry Flint thing. That
Thanks,
thing is
man.
so funny.
Oh yeah, it's a true story too. He's fucking he's an odd guy.
That's one of the biggest wind-ups. Oh, my God. That made me laugh so hard.
Thank you.
You know who's a fan of yours? You know who Carly Folks is? The T-Mobile girl.
Oh, wow.
She's a big fan of yours.
That's awesome.
I know. I would be like, psych, from her Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I begged her into following me because I'm kind of like obsessed with her. And so now I see all of her tweets, and she was bitching that so many people are leaving SNL, or whoever's leaving, and then she was like, "Oh my God, I hope Andy Samberg doesn't leave." It's a big fan of. She's pretty hot. Really, when you think about it.
Technically a female. And,
Yeah.
I don't really argue with
I don't
that.
like that new commercial though. They put a helmet on her Why you have a fucking cute girl like that and you shove a goddamn motorcycle helmet on her face and have her flip the fucking mask down? Might as well have goddamn Ernest Borgnine.
Are you getting anywhere with her? That's what this is about.
No.
Ant's trying to get something going with her.
I like thinking about the T-Mobile PR rep whose idea that was crying at home right now.
Yeah.
I thought the helmet was good.
Hey, you know, she had the pink dress for a while. We thought we'd move on to something else and cover her adorable face with a fucking helmet.
We were going to run it during sports. And then Opie and Anthony took a shit on it.
Trying to get me fired.
How come you're getting flack, by the way, for you did? I don't know what the sketch is, but I've read about it. The cannibal sketch, and people going like, I read someone who wrote he mocked this. And it's like,
did I catch flack for that? I didn't know.
Oh yeah, it was on some blog. Nothing major. It was on a blog. And it was
okay.
like,
they're always trying to find something, aren't
that
they?
was like I was doing Kimmel and they shot me like a couple ideas and one of them was that and I was like, can we add Roland Gift from Fine Young Cannibals to it? And they were like, yes.
What was the sketch? 'Cause I didn't see the sketch.
It was like a PSA saying don't eat people.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Kind of seems kind of obvious, but apparently these days it's not.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's a hot topic right now.
But yeah, obviously I wouldn't want it to like be making fun of horrible things that happen to those people. But it's crazy how many stories have come out in the last couple of weeks about it.
Yeah.
Well, the media, I think this shit just happens all the time, but the media picks up on it because of the whole zombie angle. They want to make it seem like there's a real, like people are going to go, oh, there are zombies. This is great.
I wonder if because there's so much zombie stuff, if it's becoming more popular.
Oh, maybe.
There's so much zombie stuff the last 5 years.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Like,
People are
Walking
going, what
Dead.
the hell? Let's give this a try.
I heard the CDC actually released a little memo talking about zombies. They had to say that there is no zombie invasion happening, even though people have been eating other people. They had to put out a memo. Yes, they did. I know everything, Jimmy.
All right, fair enough.
Do you know there's ammunition for guns that are zombie ammo? And it's got this little green tip in the hollow point ammo, but they're selling it like, hey, this is great ammunition for killing zombies.
Like just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Have it.
You have it for zombies. Like regular bullets won't work.
How hard is it on SNL? Like, no, I'm
Segged right out of it.
No, I mean,
He's like,
wonderful. I always do that. Like, I have a question I want to ask, and before I forget it, I just shoot it out and trample everything like a fucking amateur. Because I always hear about the creative environment. It's very difficult there because it's like you got to read in front of everybody your sketch, and if it fucking tanks,
it's brutal.
Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah. Although I've heard like horror stories about generations before the time that I spent there, where it was way more competitive. Like when I showed up, the sort of elder statesmen were like Seth and Polar, and they're so nice. It like it's a little bit corny, but I feel like my generation there was very like Muppety.
Right.
Like, everyone was kind of like, "Hey, how's it going? No, you sketch was so funny." Like there's a lot of support of each other there during my time. And, there's definitely weeks where you're like, "How did they not fucking do my thing?" You're like throwing shit in your office, but it's like once every 10 shows.
What's the last? Like, the closest you've been canceled, like, or something you did was dropped before the show?
Oh, dude, it happens all the time where you're in like full costume.
Oh man, that close?
Yeah,
ready to go?
Dressed like like an angel with a dildo on your forehead or something. And your like parents are there, and you're like, I'm gonna get my sketch on 5 to 1, and then they're like, cut, and you're like, no. That's why you see people in wacky costumes a lot at good nights because they're like
at the end.
just about to go out in their sketch, and then it gets cut.
It's a timing issue. They just run out of time sometimes.
Yeah, it's live for realsies. Yeah,
But isn't it hard as a stand-up too? Like I'm always like when you're in a sketch, you're trapped. Like you're in the fucking sketch. And what do you do? I mean, it sounds stupid, but as comics, we know how to get out of bombing. You address it or you do what you do. But what do you do in a sketch when it's dying? Like how do you?
Yeah.
What is the thoughts you're having?
Everyone always talks about in the cast. We always talk about our favorite reaction to that is what Will Ferrell used to do, which is when he'd be in a sketch that was eating it, he would just go like 10 times harder. And sometimes it would actually revive the sketch where you're like, wow, this is bombing and this dude is going nuts
over the top. Yeah.
But oftentimes it just makes it worse. And you're right though. I mean, you're on cards. It's not like you can start like riffing or like wink at the audience and be like, so this sucks shit. Like,
are you just thinking about the audience in the studio, or do you start thinking about the people watching at home, all those people when you're tanking?
I rarely think about the audience at home when I would perform. I feel like if you start going in that direction, it freaks you out.
It probably would, right?
Yeah. Whereas, like, having done a little stand-up, and I think everyone who gets in the cast has done some sort of performance in front of live, like, if you just focus on the, like, 300 people in the room, that's pretty manageable.
Yeah, yeah.
And you feel good about it if they
Start
laugh.
thinking, hey, there's millions of people watching me right now.
It is crazy to think about 6 million people watching something
Crazy,
live.
right? Yeah, that's a lot of fucking people.
We
watching.
did one thing on the SNL stage, the Colin Quinn show back in 2002.
Oh, right, yeah.
There was 3 episodes. We had it was the precursor, I guess, to Tough Crowd. It was like the town hall, and it went out live from the SNL stage. And we had planned bits we were doing, but it was me, Nick DiPaolo, and Patrice. And I remember that as we're doing I do mine, and Patrice was sitting next to me, and he's in the middle of it, and I just watched him fucking drain and forget what he was going to say.
Man.
It was great because he was, dude, I was so happy. He was doing that, like, and he just fucking forgot what he was going to say on live television.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that is frightening.
That's a lot of pressure. Huh?
Every now and again, like, you'll be out there, it'll be like, you know, a super dense political Jim Downey speech, you know, sketch or something. And, like, the cue card guy will just, like, tilt the card a little bit. And the light will hit it, and there's glare, and you can't see the words. Like, that's happened to me, like, 3 times where I'm like...
What do you, like, start moving your head, like...
like, pretending to be Rick Santorum or something and being like, and, sweater vest, like, you can't be like, card!
Hey, asshole.
Wouldn't you hook up a signal? Like, look, pay attention. If I do that, that means lift the card up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, every now and again. If you're in a tight enough shot, maybe. But a lot of, like, definitely everyone who works there at one point has to, like, riff a card.
Oh, because
wow.
And Amy Poehler's an amazing improver. I watched UCB, and great improv, man. She's fucking
She's
fantastic.
insanely good, yeah.
Oh, God, do I stink at it. I go right to the dick. So what's your job? I'm a fart counter. I stink at that. It's really hard to do, man.
I'm with you. I've never been good at improv stuff, and, like, their whole rules and stuff where it's like, yes, and, like, always, you know, propel the thing. Every time I've done it, someone will be like, well, it's a great fine day here at the farm. And I'm like, that seems implausible.
A farm on Jupiter? You wrecked it.
I don't know.
We probably
seems flimsy.
Oh, yeah.
We probably should mention the movie.
Yes.
But, I mean,
All right.
we have a lot to talk to Andy about, but that's My Boy in theaters next Friday, right?
Yeah.
The big Adam Sandler movie.
It is. It's a filthy, filthy movie, too. I think you guys will really like it.
I was surprised at the language in the trailer. I was like, oh, it's not like a typical
the
Sandler
unedited
movie.
trailer, yeah.
It reminds me of, like, his old albums a little bit. I don't know if you ever used to listen to
Oh,
those.
yeah. I absolutely did.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old albums and, like, kind of like Happy Gilmore, Sandler, but meets, like, slicker, more Wedding Crashers-y kind of a movie.
Right.
I don't know. It's been crushing in the screenings I've been to. It's been really, really exciting.
That is pretty goddamn cool.
He's filthy in it.
Yeah.
It is like... it's fun watching him cut loose like that because, you know...
The whole premise is pretty politically incorrect, you know? Fucking child rape, pretty much.
But, like, in an okay, funny way.
Right.
Yeah, well...
In a funny way.
Yeah, well, aren't they all? I mean,
What's the movie about? We should get the basics out there.
Sandler is in excuse me, in high school and has an affair with his teacher, and she gets pregnant and goes to jail. So he has to raise the son as a teen, and he's a terrible dad. And then it cuts to present day, and I'm the son, and I've moved away and told everyone my parents are dead because I'm, like, ashamed of him. And it's my wedding week, and he shows up looking for money, and it's chaos, basically.
We were asking the question, because we obviously haven't seen the movie, if you each learn a little something about yourselves by the end of the film. I think that might happen.
I'm not going to lie to you. There's a little slice of heart in this film.
He's fun, spontaneous, crazy guy.
Yeah.
Might rub off on you a little. And how about a little responsibility for Dad?
You know what? It seems like two guys moving in opposite directions never hurt anyone.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say, go see it for the laughs. It's insane.
Nudity?
Yes, there is nudity.
Oh, I like that's
Boobies?
coming back.
Yeah.
That's good.
Are we
Like that.
starting to get the
boobies.
topless shots back?
There's boobies.
We went about 10 years in these comedies with no topless shots.
You almost see Will Forte's wang.
Oh,
very close to seeing his wang. Yeah. So if that's the kind of thing you're into.
Sexy.
Norton.
I'm not saying I want to see it.
Oh, but you heard the rumors too, huh?
Who am I not to look?
Yeah.
If we heard the rumors, I started them. I would hope everyone's heard them. How do you not look at a cock if it's there? I'm not gay or anything, but for Pete's sake, I'm not rude. I don't love every movie I see, but
you bring up a good point.
Yeah. So
I don't want to be rude.
idea. I'm a good guy. Fucking Ken, what's his name? Ken Jeong, right? Is that how you say his name? The Asian
Oh my
dude?
God, yeah.
John.
Oh, yeah.
He fucking shows his dick in every movie. He's got
All
an
the
awful
time.
dick, and he just loves it. That's him trying to own it. Like, you know what? It's horrible, and here it is.
His dick
tiny.
just single tear just ran out of his dick.
Yeah.
How do you do that if you don't have a dick?
It's unbelievable. But that's a way of owning
He's literally
something.
packing a half
Yeah.
an inch, I think.
Yeah, that's
They're
camera
busting
tricks.
apart those stereotypes.
You think it's camera tricks?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
That's what he told people.
It'd be cool if he was like a grower, but it grew to like 3 feet.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh my God.
Or if it went from a half inch to a half and an eighth. Like, if it only grew like an eighth of an inch. Like, well, I'm a grower, not a shower.
Who else is in this movie? James Caan, I think, and Tony Orlando, right?
Tony Orlando, James Caan, Vanilla Ice has a big
Vanilla
part.
Ice, that's right.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon's in it.
Is she still looking all right?
She's looking proper, y'all.
Yeah.
I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah.
What's the James Caan?
James Caan's pretty
James
cool
Caan.
to work
I have
with.
a-
Fucking great.
I have a
Legend.
fight scene with James Caan.
Wow.
Oh, man.
He hit me in the face so many times.
Jesus Christ, how cool is that?
It was the best.
Dude, he was in Freebie and the Bean.
Nice pull.
That's good.
Guy who wants to be different and avoids the Godfather talk. Freebie and the Bean, fuck the Godfather. Shit.
That's like fucking, you're like Carlo, then, you know, getting
Yeah.
beat up by James Caan.
He, yeah, I mean, I can't necessarily blame him, but he kept catching me on the tip of my long nose.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Is he one of those guys that you know could probably really fight?
Oh, dude, he's
Yeah.
a scrapper. There's a scene that ended up getting cut out where we're all at a strip club and he like wanders on stage and everyone tries to pull him off because he plays a father in it, like a priest, and he like went method on everybody and like they
shit.
couldn't get him off the stage and he like everyone after the take was like, "Fuck, I'm all bruised up." God. Like he's a
He
beast.
does seem like one of those old bruisers. Who's
We get
still...
it, yeah. We get into a fight in the movie, and he starts like taking off his shirt and stuff, and like just him taking his shirt off gets a huge laugh because he's so jacked.
Really?
We're like, oh my God, he's gonna kill me.
How old is he now?
He's got to be 40. Terrible guest guy.
And dumb question guy. Dumb question guy here.
Terrible guest guy.
I would say 70, though.
He's got to be 70.
He's got to be.
But watch what you say. He'll put it on his show.
It's the worst.
Those people.
So I'm starting to think this...
Watch what you talk about.
Don't
He's
talk-
going to put it on your radio show.
Don't talk about me on stage. Believe me, I won't, you fucking dullard.
Yeah, poor.
Why would I?
Dude, this might just be the SNL in me, but I genuinely enjoy Terrible Guest Guy. I would like to see more of him.
Terrible guest guy
is fucking.
That is funny.
But he's not doing it to be ironic. He just
Yeah, he really
Just
is.
really stinks.
Terrible guest
he ain't
guy.
honest and eager, but a douche.
I'm starting to think this might be an edgy comedy, guys.
Yeah.
Might be edgy.
James Caan, you get to fight James fucking Caan, man. That's so
Shit, 72.
He's
Because I know
72?
people out there need to know the answer.
Wait, who else?
72
Who
for
else?
James
Say,
Caan.
Susan Sarandon, James Caan, and Vanilla Ice. Who's the other one? Who's
Tony Orlando.
Tony, you know, I've been on a fucking Tony Orlando kick.
Really?
Why?
Because Candia. How do you not enjoy fucking Candia?
Oh, my
Or
Candia.
Knock 3 Times. It's fucking great stuff. I want to see him in Vegas. I'm talking a lot, but how fucking great is he?
Get in there.
Phenomenal.
He's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah?
It's insane. He has that like throwback happiness Hollywood vibe where like, hey, how you
70s
doing?
Tonight
like,
Show kind of.
yeah, and he's
happy.
like, but it's earnest. It's very disarming and like no one's like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta tell you, kid, I think you're great. And you're just like, oh fuck, man, you just made me feel really happy. It's like, anything you want to do, you're gonna have it. I got a great mustache and I'm handsome.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right.
He's an old school entertainer, man.
Yeah.
Tony Orlando?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
68.
He's one of the.
We're doing ages today.
I actually thought he was older.
You meet him and he literally starts stories. Me and Sinatra were hanging out, and you're just like, all right, forget it.
I gotta hear
Anything you
this.
say, I want to listen
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Dude, he was a big. He still works. I want to say it's the Orleans in Vegas, or it was at one point. I would love to see him live. He's one of those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Every song he sings, you recognize.
What the hell?
Yeah. He's killer.
I mean, I didn't mention Ty Yellow Ribbon because that's like pack.
Susan Sarandon? 66.
Oh, really?
That's
Wow,
insane.
66?
I think she
What do you
was
do
that
her?
old.
Huh? What?
Oh, my goodness.
This is the second time I've worked with her, and both times she's played my mom because she was in the Mother Lover.
What was the first time?
Oh.
Rocky Horror.
bad guesser guy.
Oh yeah, bad guess guy. What was the first time you worked with her?
On Mother Lover with Timberlake on the show. Yeah, she played my mom, and he was getting all sexy with her.
Yeah,
Mother Lover. Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of mom sex themes in my life and my work.
No, I kind of like that though. It's fucking. I like the fact that you do ballsy stuff. I mean, anytime you do a sketch about cannibalism, right after while the guy is still fucking being stitched,
he's still digesting.
Yeah,
damn it. Well, he's dead. Yeah.
Did the guy die?
The guy
who
that
got bitten up?
was
No,
eating.
the guy's all right.
No, the guy that was eating his face died.
How about the guy who got bitten up? How bad is he?
That's pretty fucked up. But he's alive.
The more you talk about this, the less I want your endorsement.
Yeah, that is a good point. I'm endorsing it and then going into graphic detail. So how many dreams were shattered that day? I hear the Kimmel bit.
Maybe I should have thought before I did it. But.
Do you, on a show like SNL, man, do you ever get like annoyed? Like if something you want to do doesn't get on, do you start looking at stuff that gets on and going like, what? Because comics are competitive to a certain degree. I know you said your era was different, but doesn't that annoy you on some level? If you
sometimes, for sure, sometimes.
Can you bring it back in another fucking rehearsal? Like can it bomb and you rework it and bring it back?
Yeah, that happens a lot actually. In fact, like Cowbell went to dress and got cut once.
Wow.
Is what I'm told.
Wow.
A legendary bit. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're like, well, it was meant to be with Walken, you know?
Yeah,
like sometimes it's host contingent. Sometimes it goes well, and the host is like, I don't like that one. I don't like what I'm doing in it or something, and that's what gets it.
That's got to be frustrating because you probably know the skit's really good, but this guy decided he didn't want to look like that.
Everyone who's worked there has had something kill at the table and then not get picked.
Because of the host.
Because the host or whoever is making the decisions, you know, where they're
Is that how it works? The host like says, I for every sketch or just the ones that are in
well, Lauren and whoever's head writer, which is Seth now, and then, you know, like Steve Higgins and the producers, they go in there and they talk about it, and then they bring the host in, and the host influences the decisions.
Seth at the fucking White House Correspondents' Dinner, I never watched those sets. It was, you couldn't have been funnier.
He killed.
Oh my fucking God, was he great at
that.
It
was awesome.
That's one you want to just survive when you do it and have a decent set. He murdered like it was a fucking, it was the Improv. On
that would be a tough spot.
Early show.
That's a tough spot for most comics, I would assume.
It's every political ideology and the president, and it's like he can't be laughing at stuff that's off. Like Wanda was great, but she did like Rush Limbaugh hijacker jokes, which is awkward for the president to have to, you know. Did you go to that?
I was there.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, it's a clusterfuck, that thing.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's so many people there. It's such a weird, like, celebrity thing now, too.
Yeah, weird.
Where you're like, oh, the Kardashians are here.
Why?
Like, I shouldn't be there at all. I was just there because Seth's my friend. But even me walking in, I was like, I don't understand or know anything about politics. I'm just, like, going to laugh at my buddy's jokes.
But then you look at Kardashian and realize, like,
wow,
you're way ahead of her. Yeah.
Did you meet Obama?
No, I didn't.
Have you met him at all?
No, but I've met Rahm Emanuel.
Oh, so, there you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of look at Obama as a bridge to Rahm anyway. I think most people do. We all talk about Obama, but Rahm is the ultimate goal.
He's trying to get to Rahm.
Yeah, the Rahm Holder photo together is the impossible get. That's better than Bush and Obama.
We've asked a lot of people, have you met people that you do impressions of on the show?
Quite a few at this point, yeah. I mean, I met Zuckerberg, and I'm friendly with him.
Right.
The best ever was this season getting to meet Nick Cage.
Oh, yeah.
I do Nick Cage on Update. I do a segment, or did a segment called In the Cage with Nick Cage.
In the Cage.
And he came on and did it with me, and it was like...
I saw that, yeah.
Definitely like my high point live on
That's
that show,
pretty cool.
I was so psyched.
And he liked the impression.
Yeah, he was, I think, A, thought it was funny, and B, was excited to, like, come on and show that he was cool about it. Because I think there's so many stories about Nick Cage nowadays, especially with the internet, where everyone's like, you know, he's some crazy lunatic, which is like how I play it.
Right.
Because that's funny, but
that's what everyone thinks.
I think he was psyched to come on and sort of like ham it up and be like, I am a normal person that understands why this is funny.
we had him on.
He was great
here,
on the show.
and we didn't know what to expect at first because we thought crazy Nick Cage is coming in. You're not going to be able to have a genuine conversation with the guy, but it turned out to be really cool.
I wish I was here that day. All I would have talked about is Valley Girl. Nothing. You lived and died for me with Deborah Foreman and Valley Girl. I want nothing else.
Yeah, but he was crazy because he told the story of the opera thing. He was at an opera, I think the night before, by himself. I think he said it was like a 4-hour opera.
Yeah,
crying. He admitted openly, I was just sitting there for 4 straight hours by myself crying at this opera thing.
He's a lover of the arts.
Oh, man, is he?
Yeah, there it is.
Man.
That's why I would be crying. Why are you crying? Because I'm at the fucking opera alone. I could be doing anything but this. That sounds hideous.
He fucking loved it.
For me, I'm always just like Raising Arizona. Forget it. Like, it's one of the best ever. He's so funny in it.
Yeah,
like,
that is a good one.
I'm a huge believer in, like, you can't take that away kind of attitude about people. Like, like, no one can ever touch that movie.
No matter what else he does, is what you're saying, right?
He was in that with, were they play prostitutes in that? Was that Phoenix? Not River Phoenix?
Dress, something about a dress.
No, what was the River Phoenix movie with Nick Cage? Was that Raising Arizona?
No. Let's see.
I'm kind of confused.
We gotta wait for.
I'm probably putting two things together,
actually give us
and in
an
the
answer.
process, totally destroying
really
the flow of conversation. My own self-centered need to know something. But,
we could talk about That's My Boy again as we try to get the answer.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
You guys, I'm going to guarantee laughs.
Yeah.
If you're not laughing in the first 5 minutes,
But it sounds
Sandler
like
will give you your money back.
Sandler. It sounds like Sandler's going back to some old school Sandler movies vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
a little edgier.
It is. It is that. I don't know, man. I watched it and laughed and was super happy. That's all I can say.
was that My Own Private Idaho?
Oh, that's Keanu Reeves, though, isn't it?
Oh, is that who I'm thinking of? Okay, I mixed them
But
up.
you got the answer.
Thank you. Well, I just kind of
Keanu Reeves and Nick
but
Cage.
still.
I can see it though.
Was that Nick Cage or River Phoenix? Oh, we'll talk later. It'll be a teaser for Monday.
I think it's River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves. Is that possible?
There you go. You're probably right.
I want to name my kid River, but everyone said River Phoenix. I'm like, fuck, because I like that name.
Well, there's only been one.
Yeah, but they're like, why are you going to name your kid after a dead guy?
Yeah.
They still, it's like,
What other river
it's like
was
it
there?
happened yesterday.
That's the first. That'll be the second person named River, unless you count Deep and Mountain High.
Oh,
Boo.
wow.
Boo.
Well, Henry Hudson's dead.
Yeah, but he lived a long, nice life. He didn't like shake to death outside the Viper Room.
Rock
At
Hudson.
20-something years old.
He's dead.
I guess. Yeah, but those guys lived a life is the point my relatives tell me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rock Hudson sure did live the life.
Oh, boy. Did he ever?
All right. I don't know why we're talking about.
He knew how to keep a secret.
Why not?
Yeah.
You guys, let's talk more about Rock Hudson.
Yeah, exactly.
Rock Hudson Brown.
That's what we're trying to do with.
Hey, man, you got us on a Friday with a half hour left of the show.
Yeah, I
Give
know.
us a break.
85 AIDS victims. That's what we're talking about. Anyone from 1985.
What was that in the show?
You should catch us on a Tuesday. We're great.
Yeah, it's
we're
all
great on
current
Tuesday.
events.
McMillan and Beard, was it?
I know.
Oh, yeah. We
McMillan and Beard.
gave him quite a beating at one point.
Yes, we certainly did.
By the way, what made you want to leave? I'm sure you've been asked that a million times. Is it just exhausting, or do you
Million
want
and one.
What's that? That's too busy talking to hear the joke guy. I'm sorry. That's funny.
Got a lot of characters, Jerry.
What made you want to go?
It was kind of like you sign up and it's 7-season contract, and I finished 7 seasons. I did so many digital shorts, which are, when you do a short, usually you're starting on Thursday, so you've already had the crazy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So weeks for me were very, very heavy. And the guys I did them with, primarily the Lonely Island guys, Akiva and Yorma, have both moved on, and they were nice enough to come back and help me out with some of the shorts this year, but I kind of just felt like, I don't know. I think I could have done another year and had a great time, but for whatever reason, just internally inside, I felt like it was time. I can't really explain it.
But most guys sign up for 7 years?
You sign a contract for 7 years before you are allowed to audition for the show.
That if you get it, you will.
7 years.
Yeah, you're there for 7. But
wow,
the truth is, if you get on there and you hate it, Lauren's not going to sue you if you leave.
Right,
So-
gotcha.
And if they don't like you, they just fire you.
Right.
So it's not like a binding 7-year thing.
What was the audition process like? Did you want to go out for it? Did they request to see you, or?
Oh, I was dying to do it.
Oh, you wanted
it?
to?
It was like my dream job since I was 8. It's crazy.
What happened? What do they do with SNL? Do they do okay? They're having the auditions in October once a year.
It's usually over the summer, so usually like July, August times. Yeah.
And you went in and got a call back?
I went in, yeah. Me and my buddies, Keevan Yorm, we were writing on the MTV Movie Awards when Fallon hosted, and he brought a bunch of SNL writers and producers with him to help out, and we kind of hit it off with them. And we had just done a pilot for Fox that had gotten passed on, but we put it online, and I had just done Premium Blend for the first time, and so they had stuff to kind of look at for us, but Jimmy and those guys were like, we really like these guys, maybe take a look. So I got the call being like, hey, do you want to audition for SNL? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good call.
Yeah, but I also had like no sketch experience other than stuff we had pre-taped and put on our website. Like we were always kind of like video guys. So I had to like kind of in a week throw together an audition. So I did a lot of stand up and then like sort of patched together some weird characters and impressions, but it was more about the jokes I made in between the stuff I did, I think, than the other stuff that got me hired.
What impressions did you do for the audition for Lorne?
I did Fallon. I did Jimmy Fallon at a funeral.
Oh, shit.
He's still pretty happy. And I
still pretty, yeah.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
That's great.
How's it going, my man? Oh, man. Which I finally got to do it on the show when he hosted this year.
Oh, man, that's great.
But yeah. And it was also like he got me the audition, so it was kind of like it
was cool.
A wink wink or whatever. But I did a one-word Alan Rickman impression, which was just McClane. That was the whole thing I was saying. And they were like, yeah, this guy's got the goods. I'm trying to think what else.
Did you do Cage?
No, I hadn't. I didn't know I could do it yet. I did Billy Bob Thornton, which was just a lot of talking about Kangles.
Kangles or Kangos?
Kangle hats.
Oh, Kangle, yeah, I used to wear them.
Kangles, like that. There's a lot of one-word impressions. Like I tried to like get in and get out and be like, "I seem fun."
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah,
I wonder if you could do more words with those guys. Yeah, you want to leave them wanting more.
Always, yeah.
Like a second syllable.
He does the best because. He sounds just like that guy saying because.
Roland's panicking behind you.
Why?
Oh, shit.
Well, he's got a lot of press today around here.
Yeah, busy man.
Around here.
All right, Roland, we
I
get
think
it.
he's doing a bunch of channels.
We're getting the fuck out of here anyway.
What time is it?
Yeah.
Does he have to go, Roland? Because you're making a lot of
You're
fucking
panicking,
gestures.
Roland, calm down.
Is the interview not going well?
It's not
Okay.
going well. What did we do wrong? What happened?
Oh, shit.
What other stuff?
Yeah, where else am I going?
Yeah, what other show is he going
Yeah,
on?
even Andy's asking.
What's so
exactly.
important?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's so important that I'm going to act like I'm wanting to stay here because I'm on camera?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What dud fest are they dragging him to?
Oh, man, I can't wait to get over there and talk to some other assholes.
Yeah.
This is where it's at right here.
That's right.
Exactly.
Andy Samberg is in the new Adam Sandler movie. It's That's My Boy. It's in theaters next Friday, June 15th.
Yes.
Thank you for saying
It's going to be
of
another
course,
monster film for Adam Sandler.
Co-starring with Adam
Holy
Sandler. That's
fuck.
great.
Might lead to other projects, I'm thinking.
I'm fingers crossed on that
I'm thinking.
because I did just leave my day job.
Yeah, that is true. A pretty goddamn good one.
Worst case scenario, Andy's by the bridge.
Yeah. Hey, if you need somebody with moderate acting skills who blinks way too much for his own good, I'm available. This is my unpleasant on film.
That was great, man.
Yeah, I'm glad we met. It's nice to meet you.
Absolutely.
Everyone, I know so many people that know Andy, and I heard nothing but nice things about him.
Okay.
Very cool.
I think we're done, huh?
Yeah, we're done. Jimmy, anything?
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes, tickets go on sale for August 11th at the Horseshoe Casino. That's the Chicago market with myself, Artie Lang, Nick DiPaolo, and Dave Attell. And then tomorrow night, we're at Foxwoods MGM Grand. Me, Nick, Artie, and Dave. It's an 8 o'clock show tomorrow.
Holy shit.
I forgot about that. Thank you.
That's a real solid lineup right there.
Yeah, it's nice to do 20 minutes each, too.
Bunch of despicable comics.
I don't have to panic about the draw. So if it's not sold out, we can all blame each other.
They're a little too blue for me. I don't like
How
the
many?
blue
I was gonna say, how many jokes about ass blood are in the collective 5 cents?
They really were fighting over ass blood references.
Like, buddy, I got like 5 on ass blood.
All right, you do the thing about shitting blood, but I got to do the thing about the skin getting blood. All right, fair enough. You know?
Work it out ahead of time.
Attell will always walk up and ask you some fucking weird question. Like, you do a joke about a mummy fucking a baby? No, Dave, I don't. It's yours.
Go with God.
With that, we're not going to beat that. So, Andy Samberg, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
And no, we don't have to say good luck with the movie. It's going to kill.
All right.
And we'll see you guys Monday.
Cool, man.
All right.
All right, you've heard about it. You've waited 4 long hours for it. And now the moment you